run the clock, because some of this won't be put into the archive. Okay, I think we're past the limit. I'm so sorry for wasting all of your guys' time with this little dumb bit. Welcome, everyone, to Shadows of Men, episode 22.
Take
Wow,
two.
Alex, I can't believe you've done
Action.
this to me.
Can't
How
believe
could
you've
this
done this.
happen to me?
Hey,
I've
I have
made
something
my
funny.
mistake.
He got the title. He got the title card fixed.
Yes.
I heard that.
Yeah, so welcome. This and the next few sessions have been one I've been planning for about 2 months.
Oof.
2 months later.
So we're gonna see how this goes.
2 months later, we're here.
So, how is everyone, first of all?
2 very long
Uh-huh.
months later.
I've had way too much coffee today.
What
Alright.
I actually
I've
should
had
have
little to none. For some reason, there's no coffee in the house.
Oh,
said,
that's
what I
nice.
should have said.
The
What I
fuck?
should have said was flashback. I can't wait for them to do this thing. End of flashback.
I got a Nord-sized cup of root beer.
Dude, I see you're doing the video thing on Discord. That messes with my internet because of the connection, so please
Whoops.
refrain. Thank you. Yeah, so before we begin, Jacob is probably going to be late because real life is a bitch. You know.
Reality
No,
is a bitch.
Snow is apparently sitting out.
And speaking
Even
of
though
real
she's
life,
I didn't say I was sitting out.
No,
That was
that's
Deacon.
me.
It was him.
yep, which
I'm
he's
just...
yeah.
Snow sounds like she needs to sit out, but she's not going to. Deacon's
Yep.
sitting out.
Yep,
Because
but,
I am a persistent, stubborn bitch.
Yep, but
Hey, your words, not ours.
speaking of
I know.
reality, I would like to say this before we begin. I am not going to ever state my political views too much on anything here. If I haven't already, I probably won't. We all know what tonight is. We all know what's happening. Just try and be good people.
Be good
Regardless of-
people. Stop being dicks, because we could live past this, man.
We can live past this. Just don't.
Stop being sensitive little pricks.
No,
Please.
no, not that. Just don't. Just be good people. If you don't like the results, no matter which side you're on, we can get through this. But I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there. Anyways, with that being said, let's jump into.
There's always going to be some idiot who takes it too seriously.
But why don't we jump
Yes,
into?
and those are the beta males.
Okay.
Where's beta
to say
blockers
it.
when you need
I
them?
had to
Fuck.
say it.
Where's beta blockers when you need them?
With that,
I don't know what just happened.
neither do I, and I don't want to know. With that, I think. Are you guys ready to jump in?
Yep.
Absolutely
No.
not.
All
Let
right.
me just
Good.
let me just get my parachute.
All right. Well,
There is no parachute.
when last
Oh,
we.
fuck it,
All
then.
right.
Geronimo!
Only
All right,
one
let him
big
talk. Let him
cement
talk.
block.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
No, I'm good.
Geronimo.
There. When last we left the MacGuffins, they had just began the travel back from defeating the cult of moral superiority, and more importantly, Nadir, who is dead forever.
Finally.
As they
What?
returned,
Amen.
they took through their words of persuasion. They managed to convince Valentine to go along with them, who is now under Belfire's care.
Yeah, care. We'll call it that.
Yeah, we'll call it that.
Yeah.
By which you mean house arrest.
Yeah, it's called care. But anyways,
It's care.
during this time, several notable things happened. For starters, Eloquin managed to find the champion of Vindica and presenting them the axe of Vindica and destroyed the Lich's soul housing thing.
The
Phylactery.
phylactery.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And he got the group roped in to the God Games, equivalent to the Olympics of this world, where they are going to be fighting in the main fighting tournament of the games.
I hope magic's allowed or I'm fucked.
Oh, it is. It would be dumb if it wasn't, because it's in it. But we'll get into the rules of that later. But now they train and do things as they've had 2 weeks to prepare and to relax before the games begin. So, Eloquin, we're going to start with you. What do you do with your 2 weeks?
Mostly train.
Anything else?
2 weeks notice.
Spend a little bit of time with Audrey.
Okay. She's happy to have you back, and she is very
Very pissed at me.
She's pissed at... Okay, there's a mix of emotions. She's happy to have you back, pissed that you didn't tell her about your plans to talk to Varys, and happy that you're growing as a person, because she noticed the change in you.
Yeah.
But she is a little upset about that.
Yeah, no,
After the
would
2
be too.
weeks, she does calm down a little bit, but she doesn't want you to go behind her back with something like that again.
Makes sense.
Tythel, what do you do?
Aside from train, I'm gonna leave Anna to play with Nabi for a minute because Tythel is actually gonna go talk to Venthril.
Okay, roleplay talk then.
Yeah.
Okay. What the fuck do you want? As you enter the tea shop.
Is that the
Is
voice
there
we're
any-
going for?
Yeah.
Yes, that's
What
what
the-
he's been doing.
Yeah, what the fuck do you want?
Before we continue, is there anyone else in the tavern? 'Cause no
Tea
one
shop,
else-
and no.
Or top tea shop, my bad.
Mm-hmm. It's not
You know,
really
you
a...
never-
It's not really a sit-down kind of place, it's a to-go place.
Starbucks.
Oh fucking hell!
No, because...
It's because Ventra doesn't like a lot of people, so it's more like get your shit and get the fuck out.
Basically.
Stradmart.
Yeah, it's Stradmart,
Basically.
but tea shop.
So, yeah.
It's like their liquor store, pretty much.
Yep. But, let's keep going.
You know, you never did answer my question before.
Which was...
How'd you survive?
I met a clown who gave me tickets to another plane. Happy?
No.
Too bad, I don't fucking care.
Well, I only wanted to ask because, you know, you seem, I feel like you just act like an asshole because you don't really have anyone else to share what you've seen.
Roll me a persuasion check. And this is gonna be a high DC because of what
Yeah, that's
Venthril-
fair. Then no.
No.
The high
Oh.
DC because she is an asshole.
Woe is me, I'm so sad. Oh, help me. Man, fuck you. She gives you the bird.
She has a smile and gives the bird back.
This
But,
is not a friendly thing. We're not friends, dipshit.
Oh, I know we're not.
I mean it. Stop smirking.
Oh, she's still smirking.
I said stop it.
But,
Fuck you. Get the fuck out of my tea shop.
look, I just wanted to ask. I just want to know a little more about what this other world was like.
It was shit and it burned. Happy?
By a plane.
Who are the others with you?
Shitty. Except for
Who were
one.
they?
Doesn't matter. They're dead.
Well, who were they? I just want to know.
Doesn't matter. So get the fuck out of my tea shop.
Well,
You rolled too low. I'm sorry, man.
yeah, I know. He says, well, if you ever need someone to talk to,
I don't. You're still here.
be nearby.
Away with
I'll be
you.
nearby.
She
As
is
she
such
walks
a
out.
bitch.
Yes.
Away with
Yeah,
you,
Yeah.
you mortal.
I rolled too low. That's fair.
Yeah, it's fair.
Fair.
If you do not like this character, blame Deacon.
No, blame me, because I'm the one who made it this way. Because I'm the one who made her this way after the events. This is on me.
I'm
Do
a
not
blame Deacon anyway.
Do not. Yeah, but anyways. Anything else you do with your 2 weeks? Other than train? Because Velfire put you guys through the ropes.
Yep. She's pretty much just gonna train.
Okay. We'll get into your guys' train later. Kisona, what do you do?
She burp.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Burb.
She do burp things.
I know part of what you did, but I would like you to say it for stream.
During one of our get-togethers during the evening, you know, for dinner, I would share the journal, your Konoloff's journal that I
Which-
finally fucking decoded.
Yep, she did that with her 4 days. She just managed to get it on the 4th day of this. And for the sake of this, Kevin and Tartarus are not there because they're busy training with Bellfire. So I'm only going to
Cool.
share this with the 3 of you.
There you guys go. Have fun reading that, because I read through it already.
Yep,
Who is he share? Or who are
All-
you sharing it?
everyone
I'm sharing
present.
it with all of you.
The ones present. Anyways,
Yes.
you guys now have access to your Karloff's journal, which is now in the documents page.
Yep.
Found it.
You're
Oh, dear.
welcome. Took me forever, guys.
It actually did take her in-game months to do.
It took
Oh,
me
yeah.
forever,
You've
man.
been trying this
Like a
forever.
month. It took her like a month to do it in-game, but
Yeah.
regardless, the journal is up, and I'm putting it on screen for everyone. To summarize the journal, for the audience, they can read it at their leisure. The journal talks about how the Arkanoloff's sister, who was named Asena, had been hunting him. However, he had set a trap for her and she died, failing to save people. In this time, he had survived for centuries, his research devoted into trying to find a way to become effectively immortal again, at least on this plane of existence. Eventually, he discovered that stealing an Azamar's radiance could be the key based on where his soul would end up. And then he found a young Azamar boy, Kevin. So he lured the boy in, and using his good nature against him, created Herbert, one of his experiments, and tortured the creature so the boy would make the deal, not knowing what he gave up. Then it goes on to say how he met Arkham, and that he is working with him, but it doesn't go into detail as to what the confines of the deal were. Just that he had a respect for the Azamar King. Then it goes into his rage at losing his get out of death ticket, and then the last page is basically a fuck you to the group, as he knew that it was possible he would fall.
Yeah, literally at the end of the thing, he's like, "Haha, remember my face and you sons of bitches."
So I'll let you guys read this at your leisure.
I'm reading it right now. Holy shit.
I already read
You
through
came
it,
so close-
and right now I
you all
can't
came
read
so
through it
close to
again.
finding out the truth for it to be robbed. Remember my face in the end. Oh shit.
My reading sucks right now, so I can't look over it
good.
again.
It's good, but you know the gist of it anyways.
Yeah, I know the
They were
gist
just
of it.
kind of. They were just kind of like. Well, he was full of hot air, even in death.
Oh yeah. He was a pain in our side for the longest of time.
He was.
Must be like having a knife removed after having it embedded in there for so long.
Damn right. Now he's gone, we don't really have to worry about him much anymore.
I mean, out of game, we know what Arkham plans to do, but we have
Do you?
no fucking clue in game.
Do you?
We know the gist
I never
of
said
it.
that.
I know. I'm looking at Rich because I'm like, haha, it's cute. Yeah, but
I do not make claims that I cannot back up.
yeah. But anywho, with that all done, Ziola, what do you do with your time?
Well, you know some of it, but
But I want it said for stream purposes.
Yeah. Plus you never gave me a yes or no on if she finds it. So, she would spend most of her time when she's not training. Don't worry, she's not neglecting her training.
Fuck you.
She would
No,
spend.
me.
No, I said she's not.
No, that was towards me. That was towards me. That was towards me because he did me and I gave him a vague response. But anyways, keep going. So she's training.
Aside from that, whenever she gets moments, she would be heading off to a library or similar place of knowledge to attempt to find information on the creation of magical items.
Because you're spending a lot of time doing this, and because I want to be one, roll me an investigation check with advantage.
Alright, sheet up, that might be an idea.
Sheets up. Anyways,
Bringing up the sheet might be an idea. Core.
Might be a good
Nah,
one.
who would do that?
Stop lagging.
Never.
Investigation, you said?
with advantage.
Waiting for it to roll, because I've clicked it. There it is.
19.
Not bad, not
All right, let me do some I just gotta double check the rarity of the item to deter. I forgot to look up the rarity of the item you had.
I think it's an uncommon. Pretty sure it's uncommon.
Once, I'm looking it up right now to determine the DC because in most instances you pass here. It is a wondrous item with an uncommon rarity, so the DC would have been about 16.
Okay.
You would through researching, you would know what they do. You can it basically allows you to effectively make range weapons less useful against you. It increases your reflex speed.
I know what it does.
I know. I'm saying for the audience and for everyone else, but because remember other people here. You would find out that the gloves effectively increase your reaction speed to a certain degree. The gloves in meta can reduce the damage of a ranged attack by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier.
Oh my god, is it just deflect missile?
No, they're the gloves of missile snaring.
Yeah,
the gloves
it has a very similar effect to deflect missile, with the caveat that although I can catch it with a free hand, I cannot throw it back.
Now, what specifically were you looking up again? How to enchant gloves to be that?
Or how to make them, yeah, because magic item creation is something characters can do in their downtime.
It is, but you have to write magics and supplies for it.
Yeah, that magic item creation takes a lot of supplies.
I know, that's why she's looking up the quote-unquote recipe.
That's what I was about to get into. You would need a full-blown enchanter to get the full bits, but you would need a pair of gloves, 2 arrows made of oak tree wood, certain enchantment type magics, and the hair of a leopard. The fur of a leopard.
You would make a mental note of all of that.
All right, you might want to write. Yeah, someone write that down.
Yeah, that might be an idea. There's my notes section.
Yep. Because if you forget, I am not going to be like, oh, I'm going to give you this to you.
What's the recipe for the gloves?
A pair of gloves.
Yeah.
An arrow made from an oak wood tree.
I think two. You think you said 2 arrows? What's it?
Two arrows. 2 arrows made from oak wood tree.
Made of oak. Okay.
Certain enchantment magics, which would I would say that the specific enchantment you could find easily for the sake of me not naming it. You would just have to roll an Arcana check for meta purposes, and the fur of a leopard.
Got it.
Okay.
And these are gloves of missile?
Yeah.
Gloves of
missile snaring. Gloves of missile snaring.
Of missile snaring.
Yep. Do you do anything else with your downtime? That took you about a week of research.
Holy shit, I'm taking notes.
Mood. You would probably look to try and find an enchanter.
Roll me another investigation check.
Yeah, one moment. Save changes. Put them down in my bio just 'cause it's the quickest thing I had access to.
That's fine.
Oof.
Unfortunately, a map you use, the day you started looking, you're like, I got this map, and it was a rainy day, so your map was faded, and people gave you very mixed directions. So by the time you found the enchanter, by the end of the 2 weeks, they were closed for travel. I'm sorry, you rolled a 5.
She just rolled her eyes, like, yeah, she's just like, ugh, of course.
Yep. Alrighty. I believe.
No, he's actually back there on the corner and across the river.
Yeah, but anyways, for your guys' training, Bellfire puts you through the ropes. Tythel, she makes you stay in the air while putting 50 pounds on each arm for you to hold. Zeola, she makes you run across several fields with weights on your arms and legs to try and build up your endurance. Katsona, she does the same thing to you. Yours weigh about the same, and Eloquin, she has you practice the martial arts moves, but she has you do it blindfolded. She has you fight her blindfolded to increase your other senses potency. So I need everyone to roll an athletics check for me to see how well their training works.
Oh boy.
23.
Your flight speed for
17.
Ziola. It was a DC 15, unfortunately. Eloquin, okay, so I'm gonna go in order of rolls. Tythel, your flight speed is now increased to 40 because you passed the 20 DC.
So I have 30 feet of normal movement, but a flying speed of 40 instead.
Yep.
Cool.
The weights, you're able, after the 2 weeks pass, you were able to fly normally with the weights, so without the weights you were much faster. Ziola,
Cool.
unfortunately, it's brutal and exhausting, but you don't suffer any negative consequences from this. Eloquin, you're able to keep up with Bellfire, but you feel as though you just need a little bit more to push yourself to the limit. And Kaysona, you managed to keep up with the runs, but it doesn't do anything for you. Unfortunately, at least there are no negative consequences to this.
Unless I roll a nat 1.
With this, the 2 weeks pass, and the morning comes, and Varys is waiting in your guys' dining area.
Awkward silence.
Okay.
Hello.
I'm usually the first one up, but
Yep. You see him just waiting there.
oh, you're here already? You're here to pick us up or what?
Yep.
Hi, Varys.
Tytho?
Eloquin would be awakened downstairs. He just wouldn't be talking to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you two were sitting in silence for a little bit. Hello, everyone. Kevin, Tartarus. Are any of your
Good
people...
morning, Queen.
Are any of your people going to join us if they want to spectate or anything?
Out of character. Wait, I could have spectated this whole thing? Fuck!
No, you're good enough.
That was out of character anyway.
Yeah, no, because, you know. But Bellfire has some bags prepared. Ralph is also ready to travel. Everyone else, Audrey's also ready, though she's looking pissed at her dad. Valentine is staying here to run the bar. The kitchen is closed, but they are going to be open for like limited hours. She's being left in charge. Rosalind, vampire, and doesn't really care about Bellthorn, so she's staying there.
Yeah, no, vampire in the middle of a huge publicity event is not a good idea.
No, it isn't. So yeah.
Especially not in a Bellthorn history with vampires.
No. So, Bellfire, Ralph, and Audrey are coming along with you guys, unless any of you oppose this. Which Varys does to Audrey, but, you know, she's not talking to him, so his opinion means jack shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who was training us again? Bellfire?
Bellfire.
As they prepare to depart, Ziola kind of glares at Bellfire as kind of a thanks for nothing, but she doesn't say anything, she's just glaring.
Love you too, Ziola. And, if you guys are all ready, have your bags packed, he is going to spend 10 minutes using chalk to draw a circle in the middle of your tavern.
Oh my god, tell him.
Out of character. Hey, watch the floorboards. We'll just have them mopped.
He continues onward.
It was out of character anyway.
I know. Yeah, so after 10 minutes of very awkward silence, because you can feel the animosity between Eloquin, Audrey, and Varys,
Yep.
you guys arrive. You
I'm sensing
see
very bad
the circle.
vibes here.
You guys see the circle complete. All right, everyone in. This only will last for 6 seconds. Go, go, go.
There we go.
Yep,
Go
you
through.
guys go.
Can I go?
Is any one of the people that are feeling animosity usually they're going to try and kick the other one out at the last second?
No, Audrey doesn't try to do that. 1 second.
No, yeah, Eloquin wouldn't do that. And
Yep,
I think Varys is smarter than that.
Varys doesn't typically let emotion dictate when there's a job to do. And you guys arrive in an office similar to the one you met Varys in, where there is another high elf at the one second. There we go. There's another high elf at the desk. Ah, good, you've arrived. Varus? Bastard.
Snort.
With your passive of 25k, Sona, you can tell
Uh-huh.
they look stupid similar. It's not funny.
I'm glancing from
Yeah,
Varys
everything I
to
need to
this
know.
guy.
Yep.
To the
This
fence of
guy
Varys?
stands about 6'2". He has blonde. He has beautiful blonde hair. Very light skin with green eyes. He is wearing very noble attire. All green. He seems to like the color green. Several of his office decorations are green. The office itself is made out of stonework. Ah, and these must be your champions. Welcome. I am Baelish. It is a
Are
pleasure
you
to meet
two
all of you.
related?
Really? I thought you were the. I thought your name was insert name here. I forgot it already because I'm bad.
No, this is I haven't said the new high elf's name yet.
You just did.
Yeah, it's Baelish.
I thought you were insert the name of the person that brought us here because I'm terrible with names.
Oh, Varys.
I thought you were just Varys number 2.
No,
Are you guys related?
He is my bastard brother. I am his little brother.
Oh.
Quite.
That explains it.
You know, I like you already.
Hmm. You hate him too. Oh, that is great. Isn't he a dick?
100%.
You know,
With a
I,
very
yeah.
dagger-like
gotta-
glare.
You
I-
get a little Tydell like pats you on the back of the head, kind of being like, knock it off, play nice.
Oh, relax. We all know he has a stick so far up his ass that you can see it when he opens his mouth.
Oh, so he's a Turian.
Ah, I like you. What is your name?
You call me Ziola.
Ziola, lovely name for a lovely woman.
I should mention I'm in Fox.
I know.
hybrid
He
form
knows.
now.
He knows. Hmm. But what are the rest of your names? I am curious.
I'm Kaysona.
My name's Tythel.
Okay.
Edwin?
Okay. And Tartarus and
Tartarus.
Yep, Tartarus and Kevin. They introduced
Tartarus
themselves.
voice.
Ah, a pleasure.
Tartarus.
Yep, a pleasure to meet all of you. As I said before, my name is Baelish, and I'm going to escort you to your lodgings while you wait to participate in the tournament, as well as the 100-meter dash. I believe one of you was very interested in that.
Oh, yes, that's me.
Okay, well, we have the outfit prepared for you. Welcome to Belthorn. And as he opens the door, you guys see a city filled with many different races, many different vendors. The architect is akin to ancient Rome, I would say, though with a little bit more advanced technology, boosted by magical prowess. Notably, unlike Odenstead, there are no airships. The skies are clear, however, and everyone here seems genuinely happy. You see many different races.
I almost go to my head, like insert Diagon Alley theme here.
Yep. But,
Elwin would like whisper to the rest of the party just enough so they could hear it and be like, "This was not what I was expecting."
Neither was I.
I don't think anyone was expecting anything.
Alrighty, so, you are free to roam the city, of course, but if you do get into trouble, your participation will be null and void, you understand, of course. We can't exactly have ruffians entering these things. While the war is going on, guards have been instructed to aid you in case any civilians decide to get a little bit too rowdy, as it were. Your lodgings will be fit for... are up to the standards that have always been attributed to the competitors and participants of this game. War or not, we must keep common courtesy. Notable landmarks I would recommend are the head church run by Father Mark, a few blocks down that way. Also, one second, I actually have to get my notes because I actually did write a bunch of shit for them.
Mood.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I wanted to punch a wall. the
now,
moment you
if
mentioned
any-
Mark's name.
Yep. Now, as our state religion is the goddess of war, Dina, but we do not condone the worship of other gods, except for, the demonic ones, of course. We don't need any cultists or anything like that.
Stares at K-Sona.
What are you looking at me for?
I mean,
Well,
technically
we're
she
all
doesn't
staring at
worship her.
K-Sona.
What did I do?
Finally, if any of you are curious about the arcane practices, we do have a school located more near the castle. That school is run by the wonderful Kay Rora. She is the headmaster there. She is always happy to have new students if you ever think about going down there.
I hear the K-Row and all I think of is she related to K-Sona.
No,
Oh,
she's a
there
dragon.
is-
I'm a bird.
There,
No,
that's Ray Rona.
Ray,
There's a-
yeah.
There's
No,
a
no,
Kay
no.
K-Sona.
This is a very
Shit,
bitchy elf
Rora
woman.
is the really bitchy elf woman.
She
Yeah,
is the
there's
head
Rona,
mage of Arkham's
Ray
court.
Rona and K-Rora. So,
That's a lot of K's.
Yeah, but anyways,
Got the KKK going
Uh,
up in here.
no. But anyways, with this, feel free to explore the city, and I believe you have right up your lodgings. And as you guys walk, you see this very nice-looking inn, like nicer than your tavern by a long shot.
Oh,
Well,
fuck.
thanks.
Alrighty.
Thank-
No, this is
Not
like
even my
this is
inn.
a 5-star hotel type of inn to give you guys context.
It's too
Yeah,
rich for
ours
me.
is more of a it's your last choice type of inn.
Well,
Eh.
the common courtesy dictates that you guys are well taken care of no matter which nation you come from. Alrighty, you guys will have the top floor all to yourselves. He gives you each a room key. We have made lodgings available for any friends or family you might have made. While the inn is not as nice, I assure you all their amenities will be taken care of. Welcome again to Belthorn. I hope you enjoy your stay. And as he bows, he leaves, and you guys are now in the lobby of this stupid nice inn.
This is
And
where I'd be
which
like,
when I
is
look over, I'm
called
just like, I go to I look at Eloquent and K-Sona, I'm just
The
like, that is nice.
1 second. No, that was out of game. That was just for me.
Yeah,
describing.
that was definitely out of game.
Yeah. 'cause he
Yeah,
did-
it's too rich
the-
for my blood though.
The inn is called the Dragon's Delight.
Of course it is.
I swear if it's got a picture of
Well,
a dragon lifting its tail, I'm
I'm
going
sure
to
you'll
How
be
I-
right home.
How ironic, considering what the fuck Belthorn
I know.
has done.
I know.
Just gonna Eloquent's just gonna look at Tytel. You feel delighted yet?
Just smacks you on the back of the head.
I'm just gonna go to my room.
When did Marlowe get
As
here?
you enter the room, it is very nice. It's a bed. There's a bed like that could fit the tallest Goliath.
Also, it's an orgy bed.
Moving past
Sigh.
that. Moving past that.
Oh, God damn it.
This is true for all of you. The furniture is very nice. Each of you has a window view of the city, and the view actually is rather nice. Furthermore, there is, as you enter, the hygienics parts of this room are magically enchanted, so you have effectively a D&D shower.
That's
Hmm.
rare.
Ew, no shower.
Just gonna
I
look at
need
it,
a
what the
bowl
hell
of
is
that.
Also, a D&D bath that they each have runes on it. If you press the runes, the bathtub will fill with the nicest water that will feel great to you no matter what, as the rune scans your likes and dislikes. And the shower
That's
will
not
be the
creepy
same.
at all.
It's this is a luxury resort, effectively.
I wonder how many people I could drown in this.
What? There's K-Soda.
Yeah.
You could probably drown 2 people at a time.
I mean, you know how bad that would be? Just the stinging in your eyes and your mouth with just a regular chlorinated water? Imagine with soap.
Yeah. But anyways, now that you guys are in, Eloquent, the 100-meter dash will start tomorrow. They will give you that, and each of you are provided with a document with the rules for the tournament, which I will make available to all of you.
There's not gonna be a document.
You mentioned how nice the hotel is, and I think because of a story I had recently of heard recently about someone who got a massive upgrade. Like the only thing I'm sad about the upgrade is I can't make full use of the facilities unless I brought my own private helicopter to use the landing pad.
Yep.
So I feel like yeah, the only problem I have is I don't have a pet griffin to take to use to the aerial stables.
Yeah, but the rules consist of the following. In case anyone is listening and not watching, the first biggest rule of the God Game tournament is there is no killing. This is a game for sport. Killing is distasteful. Victory is gained through knockout, the opponent giving up, or a ring out. There is no outside interference, though summoning spells and abilities are allowed as they are part of the user's abilities and not a separate entity altogether. Magic items are allowed, with the exception of items that are designed to kill outright. For example,
Vorpal Blade.
that's what I was about to say. A Vorpal Blade would be banned because that is designed to kill outright.
I'm
Also,
also assuming like that if there were to be 9th level spells in this, like power word kill, I assume.
Yeah, that's what
yes,
I-
exactly.
And disintegrate.
Effective.
And
stuff like that.
disintegrate. And disintegrate. And finally, the last rule is
What
that
about a sword of sharpness? I mean,
a sword
it
sharpness,
cuts limbs, but
we would rule that as it would just do the extra damage.
okay.
Finally, only one potion is allowed per match. And you can't stock up on them, so it's not like you can drink 2 potions because you didn't drink one in the first match. You only get 1.
Is that
Per-
one
per
potion
match,
period or
though.
one healing potion?
1 potion period.
So you have to choose between a potion of free action or a potion of healing.
Effectively, if you had those potions.
Got it.
One second. I gotta
To the right, I'm just picturing that. There we go. Healing spell, healing spell, healing spell.
Yeah. The games are set to start in 3 days. I apologize, I was wrong, Eloquent. So your event starts in 3 days. You guys have 5 days of downtime before the tournament.
What's the bracket? I have to ask.
You will find out later.
Okay, I rephrase that.
They never tell beforehand.
I rephrase that. What type of bracket are we dealing with?
Type. It's 1v1
Is it-
matches.
Is it single elimination, double elimination?
Single elimination.
Thank you. The amount of tournaments these days that run double elimination.
Yeah, well, it's single elimination, effectively. When you lose, you lose.
As opposed to you lose, you go into loser's bracket, you lose again, you're out.
No, it's just you lose, you are out. We're trying to see who the best of our respective nations are. So,
it's single elimination.
Eloquin, we're going to start with you. You have 3 days of downtime before your thing starts up. Audrey is rooming with you. Is there anything you would like to do with those 3 days of downtime?
If we're gonna do the extra mission that came along with this, it's gonna have to happen after. Because if we do it
Yes,
before,
which
it's gonna
actually I
jump
forgot to mention. Varys would gather you all up in his room and would make sure no one was crying on you. Alright.
Okay.
How much did Eloquin tell you of our true objective here?
Only that we
Diddly
need to
squat.
rescue Eliza.
Yeah, that's about it.
Effectively. While she's not being held captive, we do need her because she probably has some information on the inside. I have been using...
Still is a princess though, so getting to it.
Probably
It will
or
be hard.
probably or does.
Does. I have been in contact with her via sending. She has some information, but it can't be held to the confines of sending, and if I'm going to be honest, I would prefer to have her under a zone of truth when she does give the information.
Deola just smirks.
So what makes you think that we can just bring her out instead? She's part of Belthorn.
The games are a good distraction.
Also,
Ah.
what makes you think she wasn't
That's
lying
after
when
the
she said
games. We're already
sent-
technically
sending?
in a war, so there's no worry about that.
Also, the games are a good distraction. Despite some of our differences, I know that you are each competent in your own way. So, the more you win, the more Arkham will be disgruntled. He'll start to neglect things, the tiny things. I have several men on the inside of Arkham's staff. Assorted butlers, maids, stuff like that. Mundane, really. They can... If we position it right, we can meet Eliza. If we can get Eliza out of the castle with an escort, obviously belonging to us, and we can teleport her out of there.
Alright.
We also have to worry about Thulin now.
Right, you did the
Now is the perfect now is the perfect time for them to try to strike.
Actually, yes, that's the other note. If you all are attacked, people are immediately going to blame Belthorn because of the political situation between our two nations. Thorland will be in the clear undecisively because Belthorn is too obvious a suspect.
Yes, we are literally their biggest enemies right now.
I know for a fact that Emperor Thul himself never comes to these games. He always sends a representative. It's different every year. I don't know who it is this year. My spy network only goes so far.
That's great. The last representative we met of him died.
Why?
Yep, the last one died.
I'm
I
only
know.
concerned that he might show up this time.
He definitely won't. He, with what little information I have, he never leaves his homeland.
Plus, we did just get the one thing we needed to kill him,
Exactly.
and now he's killing.
He's exactly.
He's not going to step out of his home
No.
at all.
Especially not with Arkham around. If Arkham discovers he's a lich, it will be very easy to kill him. With all that being said, you guys don't need to do anything. You just need to win. Put on a show. Make sure that the people are entertained. A happy populace is a good thing to use to our advantage. Furthermore, when the time comes, you will be meeting Eliza and escorting her back here, so I can use my magic to get her out of here, so to speak. You're there to make sure that any would-be assassins, be it Belthornian or Thulin, will not touch her.
Understood?
Good.
Should be I'm not going to say that out loud, actually. I was going to say something, but no, that'll jinx it. Nope,
Okay.
not saying that.
Good to know. In the meantime, if you want to explore the city, just don't get into any trouble. The whole point of this is to make sure that we keep everyone distracted.
Don't get in trouble. We're one of Belthorn's greatest enemies.
In the war effort, yes. However, there is a certain... You do have immunity as competitors in the game. To assault you...
Yes, but
would be
we're also in a little bit of a disadvantage here.
How so?
Because just if anybody else screws up on their end, it'll go straight to Belthorn. If we screw up at all, it's automatically multiplied by 10.
True, but they'll have to prove it. Just
Plus,
be
there is
smart.
also the fact that he said, she said could apply here, and the Belethonian guards might side with the Belethonian citizens.
They would, but they wouldn't risk doing it haphazardly. If they're going to accuse you of something, they will need hard evidence. It would look bad if they allowed our struggles to influence their decision. It could be seen as trying to rig the games in their favor.
Arkham doesn't half-ass anything.
No, he is clever. But...
He'll only strike if it's a 100% chance.
Exactly, so we need to be careful. In the meantime, you are all free to do what you want. Just keep your head down. And don't rise to any provocation you might face. We are enemies here, after all. More rowdy people might try and antagonize you.
Got it.
Good. Now, enjoy your time here. He leaves the room, leaving you guys alone.
He leaves his own room.
Oh, right. He kicked you guys out effectively, and you guys are in the hallways.
Yes.
Oh, but I'm going to see what changed here at home, so I'll be around.
I don't like any of this. Just
I can only tell you what Ziola will be doing with her time.
Which we'll get to it after the roleplay moment here, but keep going, you guys.
am I the only one that feels just a little bit of uneasiness in the air right now?
I mean, it's right. We're literally in the capital city of our biggest enemy.
Yeah,
I think
so I'm not the only one.
I think a small amount of paranoia is probably healthy.
When Arkham, I'd say more than just a small amount is help.
Just do what he says. Let's try to avoid trouble.
All right.
Avoiding trouble isn't the problem when trouble normally seems to find you.
Touche. Alright. Well,
Alrighty.
I'm going to my room.
With that, Eloquin, since you have the least amount of time, what would you like to do with your free time? Any shops you'd like to visit? Any locations you wish to go to? Anything like of the sort?
Not shops, but what he is going to do. One, to avoid a little bit, just a little bit of, scrutiny from people. He is going to use the changeling ability to change shape.
Okay, what do you change your shape into?
He's going to make himself look a little bit more like his actual father and get a better change of clothes.
Okay, so you look more well dressed. What do you do with
He's actually going to try to find his father.
Church?
See if he can find him about
Okay.
anywhere. Yeah, church. See if you can find church anywhere.
Roll me an investigation check with disadvantage. Because you're dealing with a master of... yeah.
Yeah, no.
He's a changeling, so... if we're gonna be honest here, the odds of you finding him are very low. And he's also
Yeah,
a spy
slim to
master,
none.
effectively. You do search. You frequent some bars, and no one has seen anyone matching Church's quote-unquote description. However, as you come home that night, you close the door behind you. Audrey isn't in yet. She said she was going to check out some shops, potion shops. You hear, you know, you need to be more subtle, kid.
You know what? I'm not even gonna say anything.
I mean, not that it was hard to find you, but searching for me in broad daylight was pretty fucking stupid. He's lighting a pipe.
Is he stretching as he says that?
He is lighting a pipe. Alright.
Figured you'd be a little bit easier to find.
Then you clearly do not know me well enough.
I don't know, you seem to like to show up at the weirdest of places, so I figured if I just looked in those weird places, you'd show up somewhere.
Well, I guess you weren't wrong. Care for a smoke, or...
I don't smoke.
You're a loss. So, what do you want?
You know why we're here, don't you?
Maybe. Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
I want to make sure that you're not going to make this hard.
Whatever happens, happens. If whatever happens to slip through my fingers, not much I can do about it. Faulty spies, you know the drill. However, if you get caught doing whatever it is you're doing, hypothetically speaking, well, I suppose I'll have to do my job. Simple as that.
So don't get caught, simple answer.
So why did you start doing this? All of this?
Survival. Simple as that.
I don't think the situation for survival just comes up like that.
You'd be surprised. Not to spare too many details, but I was of use to His Royal Highness, so he offered me a position. Seeing no alternative, I took it. Here we are. Gives me security, too. No one tends to fuck with Arkham.
Well,
Except for your son, apparently.
more than a few people are fucking with Arkham now.
Yeah, they are. Jury's still out on whether that's a smart decision or not.
I hope you know if it comes down to it, and you're still with him when the time comes, I'm not going to save you.
Didn't think you would. By all rights, you have every right to kill me. He puts down the pipe and puts it in his back pocket. Sorry, kid. For what it's worth. Wish it didn't turn out like this. Would have been nice to be a father.
would have been nice to have one.
Well, technically he was
Well,
with
I did.
Keisona, but she was obviously quote unquote adopted.
Yeah, but you know, I know it's like I'm pretty much just painting a brick wall here, but I could pull some strings. You could switch sides. Your safety would be guaranteed at the very least.
We both know that's not going to happen.
I know. Well, can't blame an old fool for trying.
Goodbye, Dad.
Goodbye, son. And he gets up and he walks out of your room. Okay.
Well, that was awkward.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think it was gonna be anything else but awkward.
Right. Anyways, Typhel, what do you do with your downtime?
Where is the tournament taking place?
In an
Does she-
in an arena. It's in an arena that's normally used for gladiatorial combat, but has been modified for the games. Do you try and check out the landscape then, so to speak?
Yeah, she's trying to just check out the landscape, know what she's getting into.
All right. As you enter, it's this giant coliseum that can fit easily about I would say a little bit more than a Roman Coliseum of old. God, how much that could fit? Like thousands upon thousands.
Oh,
of
that can
people.
fit. Oh, I've seen it. It can fit thousands.
In the
of people.
center is a modified stonework with a platform elevated 40 feet in the air. Beneath the platform is pools of water. You see some workers kind of going through, checking everything, making sure everything's alright. You see... Actually, because you're investigating this early, I'm gonna roll to see who you meet.
Oh no.
Wait, hang on. Is that 8x9? That's gonna bug me.
Sorry, man. But, okay.
It's 8x9.
Sitting in the bleachers, is... I gotta get this person's portrait, but,
I thought we were just gonna play some chess.
Not gonna lie, that was my first thought when I saw
But
the
tell me
board.
it doesn't look like a chessboard.
I tried, okay? You see this woman.
Oh, she
Lighter
turned up to be a
skin,
fight.
with black hair tied in a bun. Her robes are very foreign to you. You've never seen anything like that. At her side, sheathed are two blades. She has...
Remarkably similar to Viola's.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she has violet eyes. The only time you've seen this type of attire is with Ziola, but it's different here. She's just standing in the bleachers watching.
She also appears to be an elf from what I can see.
Yes, that's what the other thing. She has long, pointy ears. You would recognize that as a wood elf.
Oh.
She is about... One second. I actually gotta get her height. Like I said, she's not too far off from you. She's about 5'8". And she has blue eyes. My apologies. She has blue
So,
eyes. She looks very
I'm-
young.
I'm 7 inches taller than she is.
Yep. She's just standing there. She doesn't seem to have taken any notice of you yet.
She'll go up to the bleachers.
not
Someone
gorgeous,
near her and just say, you're checking out the landscape too, huh? Seeing what this whole tournament's about?
A good warrior knows when to survey her location of battle, yes.
Hmm. You're pretty wise then. I always try to see what I'm walking into, especially in a place like this.
There's a difference between wisdom and not being a fool.
Hmm. Your robes. They look very nice.
Thank you.
Hmm. So I assume
Your
you're gonna be
attire,
competing-
your attire
What is
seems
it?
practical. Well protected, but does not get in the way of your physique. Very well made.
Thank you.
She's totally checking you out.
If you want, roll an insight.
I will. Might as well. Nope.
You can't
Probably
read
not.
her. You cannot read this woman. She just has a blank stare. You cannot read her. Yes, I am one of the competitors. Based on your attire, I assume you are as well.
Let's just say I really didn't want to be, but here I am.
Well, good to know that my potential opponent has wings. That means a ring out will not be viable. I must knock you out then.
Well, maybe we will meet in here.
If
I'm
you want
Tythel, by the way.
Panan.
Panan. How do you spell that?
Panan.
Oh, so very straightforward.
Very straightforward.
Unlike a lot of Japanese. Oh, look, even the stream's helping out.
I know. I typed that in because I'm this. But anyways.
What was she about to say?
It's a pleasure to meet my fallen foe before we fight. Or a foe that will fall before they have a chance to fight me.
Oh, so you seem very confident in your abilities.
If one does not think they will win, why enter?
That's fair.
That is
Fair.
that is wise.
Again,
There are times there's a difference between wisdom and foolish, but you definitely do know what you're talking about.
Again, a good warrior knows what to do in combat.
I agree. Well,
That remains to be seen if you're a good warrior, though.
we'll have to see on the day of the tournament.
Her blank expression goes into a cocky smile. Well then, this is going to be interesting. Until we meet again, Tythel.
She reciprocates a smile and says, I'll see you soon, Panan." And she starts walking away, and she quickly turns around and says, "Oh, by the way, where did you get those robes?"
My mother.
She had good taste, and
She did.
starts walking away.
Okay, that's with your downtime. Ziola, what do you do with your downtime?
Ziola also surveys, but a completely different
Time.
type of surveying.
I am going to roll another D something to see who you encounter.
I'm not surveying. I'm not surveying the tournament.
Oh, what are you surveying?
I'm doing a different kind of.
Okay.
We're here to get here to get someone out, are we
Of
not?
the castle, yes.
So
If-
while I might not be allowed in the castle, I'm going to try my best to make lay of the
We
land
were told that
between-
we were gonna meet someone. We were gonna meet her somewhere.
I know, but
Still.
it is good to. I will agree, it is good to get a layout in case things go wrong.
So it's like
So,
alleyways, potential dead ends, stuff
roll
like that.
me an investigation check, Ziola.
You do know that you could just ask me for all this because I know this place. This is my home.
Yeah,
You
but
know
this is
parts of this place. You rarely were outside like
It's-
castle,
Yeah.
training grounds.
Probably a really big city too.
It's also
It
a
is
very
pretty
big
big.
city.
Bloodgo doesn't actually know that, so
Eight.
oh, that's bad.
Oof.
I've not rolled well this session. at all.
Oof. Nobody's rolling well this session.
You, unfortunately, you get very distracted by the allure of the city. Like people like buy this, you know, musical instruments
Yeah,
here,
probably. Yeah, no. A lot of
food
people are
stall,
pretty much bargain right
Yep.
now.
cotton candy. So you get very distracted, and you get turned around lost. You do eventually make your way back to the inn. I will grant you another one if you try and do it the next day.
I will try again.
Ziola is
because
notoriously terrible at finding her way around.
I've noticed that.
Would you 16? The castle itself is only accessible by drawbridge. However, with
It's a-
the 16,
Well, it's actually a properly made castle.
it is. However, with the 16, you do notice it does have several strains in the waters of the castle, so that's a viable entry point. The castle itself is very grand, standing taller than any of the other buildings. needlessly tall, in fact. Its decor is of a white building with red on top, waving the Balthornian flag. It's a very beautiful piece of architecture if you did not know the monsters that laid beneath the doors of the castle.
Oh great, there's door mimics.
Sounds about right.
Now, that was...
Kick the door down. No, I'm just kidding.
But, yeah, also, no guards take notice of you. You don't look like you're from around here, so they don't pay you any mind, because, like, oh, tourist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
tourists are
helpful.
notorious for getting everywhere.
Exactly.
Oh, I also want to note that I'm doing all this in human form.
Oh, in that case, something we can help you with, ma'am? A guard approaches you, human, very standard looking.
Just looking around. That's all.
Ah, no tourist. Alright, just don't breach, the just go in the water, don't try and enter the castle, and you should be fine. Have a lovely day, ma'am. He,
Thank you, sir.
he tips his helmet to and goes back to his place.
Suddenly, it's a Karen.
Wow, these guys are
Yeah.
actually really fucking polite.
She doesn't like. She doesn't
Well,
like. She like a small courtesy to him. And you, sir.
At least,
Then she goes.
Yep.
She goes on her way, looking around.
yep. Again, you find the storm drains are the only other entrance other than the drawbridge. Do you do anything else with your free time?
Well, after scouting out the castle, I am going to return to the inn.
Okay.
I'm going to. This is going to be the hard part. I'm going to go back to my room. I'm going to remove my garments. Let me just quickly run through my spell list. Because I get the feeling I'm going to have to get out of there while either naked or in fox form.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how the staff will react to a fox running through the halls.
Fair enough.
Okay, so I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
Then I'm going to attempt to. Let's see, where's the sun currently?
It's about sunset. It's towards the window. You guys all have a sunset view.
All right. So then she's going to walk down while human.
Yep.
So she can open doors and such if she has to.
Yep.
Once she's outside, she's going to find a patch of shade in order to transform into fox form.
Okay.
Drop the invisibility, and walk around town.
Okay. No one seems to take too much mind of you. You're
point.
just yeah.
Now I want, with what time I've got left of this day, and for all the other days coming ahead for that matter, I'm going to try and trace routes from the castle to the inn.
Okay.
Trying to find things like areas we could be choked, dead ends, alleyways through, you know, the usual.
Roll me another investigation check. Because of how clever this is, I will grant you advantage. You find several choking points, several narrow alleyways. It's a big city, so there are like 8 or 9 different routes that you feel are perfectly secure, and several others that you could easily be choked at. Notably, if you're looking at the guard posting, the 8 or 9 are located where the guards are not as heavy.
Ziola would. That evening, when they all meet up, after Ziola returns to the. Now, getting back in is going to be the tricky part. In fact, she's probably just going to wait out until she sees one of her companions return for the evening, assuming they weren't already all in there.
Yep.
And kind of asked to be brought in, because obviously she can't shift back because she's naked.
Tythel, you see this fox who looks suspiciously like Ziola kind of scratching at you.
Is that you looking down?
The fox nods.
She'll pick up Ziola.
Who doesn't
And-
actually chooses to scarf herself around your neck.
Inej 2.
Inej style.
Inez too.
Inez
Inez
too,
too. I like the
Inej
Boogaloo.
too.
Alright, so at this Typhel gets you
If
inside.
Inej was a bard.
This is towards the end of the second day. Third day is when Elquin has his thing. You're let in, you get back in your room, you get changed. There is no meeting per se, so if you want to just talk to Varys, then...
She would, well, she'll tell Varys the information, and then tell, before we go for the heist, she would tell, so I found out this. The castle is very well fortified, only accessible
course.
through the drawbridge, but there are drains that we could possibly take advantage of. I managed to trace 8 or 9 different routes back to the inn from the castle, with little chance of being choked or ambushed. The other routes, too heavily guarded, too narrow. I also saw several places we could duck and hide if we had to.
Good to know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright.
Again, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this right.
It's nice to work with someone who thinks of this stuff for a change. Thank you, Zeola. That's very helpful.
You're
I wanna
welcome.
slap the shit out of that Elven bitch.
She gives a slightly flirty wink and leaves.
Roll me a charisma check.
Oh boy. Should be good at these, I'm a bard.
Yeah, well, he rolled good on his.
Want
so
you that want it?
17.
He pays it no mind.
I mean, she wasn't being serious. Yeah,
I
she,
know,
she
but I just wanna
flirts with
see-
everyone. It's like
I know,
her default.
I know, but I just
expression.
wanted to see if this stoic man would falter for but a second.
God.
And finally,
The Elven bitch did not move.
Kesona, what do you do with your downtime?
Burb, she eats seeds.
Yes, her favorite are
Wow.
pumpkin seeds.
Wow.
Okay,
Her
where...
favorite pumpkin seeds.
where
But
yeah.
before I leave, I would cast disguise self and disguise myself as a young human girl.
Okay. Good to know.
She Caucasian, brown eyes, black hair, just walking the streets. She's just going to check out what's new and explore a little more
Do you explore?
while also taking on, the layout of the land.
It hasn't changed that much. The only individual things that you remember from very early childhood are different stores that are no longer there. For example, there's a new tavern where a toy shop used to be. Do you check in the area where your family's home was?
Begrudgingly, but yes.
Okay, you would. I feel like you would wait a few hours before you did, because I feel like you would try and look for everything else before you did that. Roll me.
Oh yeah, she would explore the town before she ever does that.
Yep. All right. Now, do you explore the area, or do you go straight for the old building?
I explore the area first.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
I suck at them.
I don't care.
Investigation.
You do better than me.
18. The area seems alive. There are several places of businesses, including a potion shop. However, as you're walking around, you do hear talk about a nice bakery, like almost exact, like in the same block, like near where your family's house was.
A bakery?
A bakery.
Huh. I'll go check that out.
It's, as you do, there's a little bit of surrealism as you find out that it's this bakery is right where your family's home was.
Oh.
Oh.
In the window, you can see this old Goliath behind the counter. Do you enter?
No.
After a couple minutes, yeah, she would.
I was just about to say we broke the burb.
I was gonna say, and because of your warlock feature, you can cast Disguise Self unlimitedly, so your disguise is really still up.
Yeah, it's still up.
1 second. Wrong music. No, wait, that was the right music. My bad.
You should have heard the
Sad
kerfuffle I had
music.
in my session with sessions today.
Fair enough.
Oh no, sad music.
Yep. Anyways, as you enter, the building the layout of it hasn't changed very much. The floor plan's still the same, but this is the counter where this guy is. This used to be your living room. In the back was you and your siblings' room, and there's another doorway that leads to the right. That's where your parents were. That was their room. And as you enter, this old Goliath, 8 foot tall, but surprising, 7 foot 11, but actually is very lean. He's not very muscular. Oh, hello. How can I help you?
Hey, I just got a little lost. That's all.
Oh, you know what? I might be old, but I'm still good with directions. Where were you looking?
Well, I won't have a problem finding my parents, but everything will be fine. Just don't worry about me too much.
Roll a deception check.
19.
Oh, he almost believes it, but then his eyes went. Oh, you youngins always checking out this building because of what happened. Can't you leave an old man in peace?
What do you mean, what happened?
Oh, fine, I'll tell the tale. Well, about, I don't know, like almost a decade ago, give or take. The people who used to live here, the head of the family was accused of espionage for Odinstead, and the evidence was overwhelming, and they executed him, and blah blah blah. And now they say his ghost haunts this place. The only place... Well, that's just...
Ghost?
It's nothing. It's just a rumor that the local kids came up with. The only hauntings here... The only scary thing here is how good my pastries are.
Like, what kind of pastries do you sell here?
Oh, well, I got muffins, a few cakes, stuff like that.
Hmm.
Do you do it with pumpkin seeds in?
Yeah.
Do you have anything pumpkin flavored?
Alright, now I know you're fucking with me, that... But yeah, I do, but... The kids here apparently loved pumpkin seeds, Apparently, if you ask the neighbors, they always wanted pumpkin seeds. The parents, they always want to get them for their youngins. Shame what happened. But, you know, what can you do? But, yeah, I got pumpkin seed muffins. That'll be about 5 silver.
I'll take, like... How many do you have?
Oh, well, I got,
It's always just find the new best friend.
Well, I got about 3 in stock, and I can make more if you want. They'd be more fresh.
Please, I'll buy the 3. I
All
might
right.
show up later.
Alright, that's gonna be about 15 silver.
Alright,
I kind of like look for my bag and I was like, oh,
here's a gold piece. 'cause
You
that's
still owe me
really
5
all I
silver.
have.
puts another gold piece.
Thank you very much. And he pulls out the muffins, puts them in the bag. Alright, and stop bothering me. I'm old, but God, the youth. Oh.
I haven't done anything to you.
No, but you always come here because of the stupid story.
What do you mean I always come here?
No, like he say the youth do. Like the youths come because it's a basically from what you gather, it's like an urban legend that the spy haunts this building for revenge or something.
I didn't even come here for that. I didn't know that it even was a thing.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oof.
Yeah. Well, at least you bought something. That's nice. Well, come again. For business only.
Yeah, I just put like
Yep.
5 gold on the thing and then I just walk out.
Oh, thank you. Oh. Hey, wait. He goes in back. It's not much, but, here's a little, cupcake. Consider it thanks for the tip.
Thank you.
It's vanilla flavored with, very good frosting on top.
Ooh, like what kind? Like buttermilk,
Buttermilk.
cheese. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
This is the best cupcake ever to exist.
It actually tastes really good.
Thank you.
Come again. Yeah. There's
She
also.
She will leave.
Yep.
And she coos at the fact that she got like
Yep.
fucking pumpkin seed muffins.
Do you do anything else with your day?
Other than reminiscing in the fact that my old home is now a bakery.
I was about to say
Just
you're not at
happy
all
Thanksgiving
upset about what the
noises.
fuck your home has turned into.
Also, the
It's
fact that your
like-
father
it's
turned out to
like-
be
At
a
least they
spy.
sell pumpkin seed
Yum.
muffins.
Also, your
As it. Yeah.
also your father was reportedly a spy for Odenstead.
Yeah. Apparently. Apparently he was a spy pro instead. So,
And then you were trained to be a spy for Belthorn.
I was trying to be a spy for Belthorn.
Yep.
Why? How the turntables?
Yep. Anyways.
The turntables.
Yep.
So I'm gonna head back home.
All right. As you wake up.
Oh, there.
Yep. The end. As you wake up for the second day, you see the visage of Church just sitting on one of your chairs in your room.
Oh, hi, Dad.
Hello, Kesona.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, Kesona.
She gives him a hug.
Oh, okay. Peep at you back. Well.
So what you doing here?
Well, I heard that, well, I have eyes, and I heard that some peculiar girl went to a bakery shop and asked a few questions to the owner.
I didn't ask any questions. He said something, then I asked questions.
Well,
Not really me going there and asking
well, to
questions.
be fair, you're better than Eloquent at keeping yourself hidden.
You taught me.
Yeah, I did. He ruffles your feathers.
She coos.
Then he sits
Happy
back down.
Raven
Yeah,
noises.
but then he sits down.
If it could exist, I would be playing edgy emo music through the wall.
Well,
I hate my dad!
yep. Well, I figured I owe you some answers about what happened, so ask whatever you want to ask and I will answer.
Okay, so number one, what exactly happened there?
Your father, Adabar, he was a spy for Odenstead. Never gave up his informant, though. Never gave up who he worked for specifically, though. His wife also was brought into the fold by him. They were executed alongside each other. I was not part of the torture. I just caught him, that's all.
Okay. I mean, sure, I guess that's what you do.
I ain't proud of it, kid. But if I don't
So
do
try
my
not
job,
to do that to us, right?
I'll try. You just gotta make sure you're not caught. I'm gonna be brash here. Your father was a little sloppy when it came down to how he did his business. He got caught, unfortunately. Sucks too. He was a good guy.
Yeah, I bet he was.
He was also an alcoholic.
So I guess I know where that came from.
He actually lightly smiles. Actually, he and I went drinking once. I was told to keep an eye on him, so I became relative friends with him.
No.
We drank at our local tavern. It was a shitty little place, but God, they make a good whiskey. Well drunk, he went up to the biggest Goliath there, and he slapped it across the face, saying that he was a little bitch. This Goliath, you see, he was a little town bully. He liked to mess around.
Mm-hmm.
The Goliath was pretty fucking pissed at your dad, so he tried and knock your dad down. However, your dad was stupid good at fighting when he was drunk. So, he took the Goliath's fist, flipped him over, and broke and dislocated the Goliath's arm. And you know what that
Shit.
fucker said?
What did he say?
He told he looked the Goliath dead in the eye, and he said, "And now you're a little bitch on the ground." He was not good at one-liners, but
So, what we now know is your father was secretly away the Drunken Fist monk.
he was. He actually was.
Oh my god. I ended
Please
up
tell me
being
that
something
Goliath is the
totally
one
different.
That runs the bakery.
Mm-hmm. You don't
He
know.
said
I noticed
Yep.
that with the Goliath with my passive perception.
It was years ago, so no,
No.
I don't think he would describe it well enough either.
no.
No.
You can go back and ask the bakery owner.
Or you can ask him.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that give away that she's part of the family, though?
Also, or you could ask the guy in front of you.
Hey, hey, hey. What did this Goliath look like?
Well, he looks like an old fuck who's very lean and now runs a bakery, cause he's now the laughingstock of town.
You mean the guy at the bakery?
Yeah.
Yes.
On my house?
Yep.
Oh.
That's the Goliath's vengeance.
That's his vengeance.
Your father was a good man. Circumstances permitted, I would have loved to have seen this. I would have loved for him to live. Shame we don't get what we want.
That's just how life works.
You're surprisingly okay with this.
Hmm?
I mean, I figured you'd be mad at me. The kid is, anyways, but that's unrelated.
Okay. The thing is that I already kind of came to the consensus that, hey, my parents are dead. Gotta live on with it. It hurts. Like, I didn't get to know them. Well, I would have loved to know my dad better and my mom better. Like my actual parent. You're a good
Ah.
dad for the most part.
Right,
but,
right. I
you
got
know.
you a little gift.
Mm.
Your father's, he kept a journal. I kept this with me after he was arrested. Hid this from Arkham. Figured you
Well-
want to see this one day.
Give it to me.
He hands it to you.
Okay. She opens it up and looks through it.
It's encoded.
Ah, shit. Not another one!
Your father
Aw,
was a pain in the butt.
Here
Your
we go
father,
again.
he was a good man, but he was the biggest pain in my ass. Not because he was a spy, he was just him, I guess.
I mean, I guess, but not a fucking another one. I just finished decoding this. I just finished this coding one like a week ago. And
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
He'll crack it. As he stands up. By the way, I don't know who your father specifically worked under, but I only have one valid guess.
And that is.
Varys.
Oh.
And I will say, because I'm a little drunk, so
Hey, did you.
information might
You
slip.
shut up! Whoa, hold up! You shut up in my room with no alcohol. The fuck, man?
He inside him.
Insight?
Yeah. He is very
18.
sober. He is very sober. He's just going along with. So, I feel no guilt whatsoever in telling you that
Come on.
that an anonymous source gave us a tip about where your father what your father was doing and gave us unusually good details.
Okay.
With that, I am going to sleep because I am very drunk and going to pass out.
Yeah, right.
He leaves.
Go fuck yourself. Not bring me fucking booze when you come
God.
visit me.
If we keep having to hate Varys more and more.
I'm gonna go talk to Dickweed.
Varys, yeah. Can I help you?
Yo. So. Did a Kenku work under you or something before, or what?
Alright, come in. Come in. I was just about to do some magical practice.
Uh-huh.
Yes, a Kenku. I have many Kenkus who worked under me. He's
The
he's
one
making arcane
looks like
symbols.
me.
Plenty.
You bitch.
Why don't
I'm
you?
gonna
You know
slap
who
the
I'm
shit out of
talking
his
to.
racist ass.
I'm
Why
back.
don't you-
What
You
I
know
missed?
who. You know exactly who I'm talking about.
I want to hear you say it. Who do you think?
My dad.
Attaboy. Good spy. Shame what happened to him. Shame what happened to him.
What was he here for?
To keep an eye on to keep an eye on Belthorn to report any dealings that he might have overheard. Simple man can get a lot of information from a populace. If he's clever enough, your father was one such clever man.
Okay.
But that's not what you want to know, is it?
There's a lot of things I would like to know. Like, are you going to stop being an asshole?
You call me an asshole. I just am doing my job. Sometimes it isn't pretty. Sometimes you have to sacrifice a pawn in order to advance.
I'm gonna kill a bitch.
Yeah, but there are things that you didn't have to do, but you did them anyway.
Maybe.
There are things that you shouldn't have done, but you did them anyway.
Maybe you're right. I have done a lot of bad things in my life. I don't claim to be a good person. You really think that running a government or being a politician is clean?
No.
No. Necessary evil that's rampant everywhere. I have done many necessities.
Oh my god, he's just the same as Arkham.
Nothing too far, but when a pawn needed to be sacrificed, a little tip here, a little diversion there, it was all the same.
Her feathers kind of ruffle.
So why don't you ask what you want to ask me?
So you're the one that set him up for death.
Not necessarily. Your father married a Belthonian Kenku. He might have turned traitor. In his last reports, he was expressing doubt on his mission. He might have exposed my entire spy network here. I made a choice. Your father had to die for the safety of Odinstead. Sucks, but it had to be done.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
you know why. Now, here's my question for you. Why do you think I'm telling you this?
You tell me why.
To alleviate a guilty conscience. Because you will not remember, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit, he's
You
gonna cut
son of a bitch!
with some
Dickhead.
throw.
Modify
saving-
memory.
15.
You don't
That
pass.
fails.
That entire conversation never happened. He told you that your father died because he was sloppy. I am very sorry that he was sloppy, Kaysona. But he died for a noble cause.
Alright.
Have a good day.
Have a good one.
I hate Varys. I hate Varys.
What?
Someone cast greater
The fucker
restoration
is
on my
no
ass.
different than fucking Arkham.
It's when I made when I made Varys, the literal definition I had was the necessary evil.
Oh, of course you
Oh, and the worst part is we don't know about this.
Nope. However,
This guy
We
is
don't, but
literally
there is someone
the
who
worst.
is always keeping an eye on Kaysona who does.
he might. Which
Archmage.
reminds me. Yeah, that's what I was
This
gonna
guy
say.
is literally the worst.
Day 3
Oh, that was
comes.
Varys that did that?
Yep, that
Fuck.
was Varys.
Yeah,
He said-
Varys modified memory my ass.
So when do we get to kill this guy?
Well, he's clever, so and you need him to get Eliza
The
out
moment we find out, that's when.
while you're in Belthorn.
No, not while we're in the fucking.
Yeah, I
not
was
when
gonna
we're
say.
in Bell.
So for the rest of my
but-
time, I'm gonna start
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Actually, I
decode
don't know. I
a
might
little
fucking
bit of
rat
the
him out to
journal.
Arkham at this
I'm
point.
gonna spend just a little bit of time decoding this journal.
Roll me an intelligence check with advantage because again, your father used a very similar code to you. 18.
Oh shit, wrong
that's
one.
gone.
Nope,
That's
that's
gone.
yeah. Tell me to check. I'm not, not the same.
You have the weirdest headache, so it's kind of hard to focus.
It's almost as if your memory got modified, but you can't quite put your talent on it.
Yeah, but
Ah, nice.
yeah,
Maybe it was that one time when you were a little girl.
yeah, right. But anyways, Eloquin, the third day comes, and you are escorted into the place, into a roundabout circle where hundreds of people are watching. They're cheering. You are
We're on the
in.
track field.
Yeah, you're on the track field.
I'm assuming that you've changed back to your normal look.
Yes.
For
Otherwise,
this,
they wouldn't have recognized me and wouldn't have taken me in.
for this,
Also,
I'm not going to
please tell
count
me
your
you're wearing-
movement.
Please tell me you're wearing a skin-tight leotard.
I don't know what he gave me.
But with that all being said, Eloquin, we're not going to go by movement speed here
I didn't think so.
because that would be too much work for me. We are going to go through 3 checks. These checks will determine what place you are in. The higher you get, the better the lead, and the lower the DC is for keep maintaining that place. So,
Also, I like how the GM completely ignored my comment.
I'm sorry, I did not hear you.
I said, please tell me he's wearing a skin-tight skin-tight outfit.
Leotard.
He is wearing runner's equipment, whatever that is. It's not skin
Yeah,
tight.
probably skin-tight.
No,
It's skin-
not usually.
In medieval times, probably a skin-tight leotard.
It's
I don't
a
think they would've had a
jersey with
skin-tight
Odinstead's.
leotard.
It's a jersey with Odinstead's colors in it and shorts with Odinstead's colors. Eloquin, I want you to first make me an acrobatics check.
Oh, thank God.
Let's
I'm
see
not
how
make-
we get off the line.
You are in
25.
first place for the first 25. The first 25, you just when the starter pistol
Sorry.
goes off, you just run, you dash, you get high up, you
Is it
immediately
a
go
starting
for
pistol or a starting firebolt?
starting fireball. My bad. Thank you. I'm gonna roll for your competitors now. Okay, several of them are behind. Only 2 guys are relatively close to you, but they're about, I would say, 20 feet away from you currently. Roll me
Alright.
a second.
20
They-
feet, fuck.
25.
25 again!
You maintain it. You are going to win this. The others are lagging behind. Some of them.
Gotta go fast.
But one sec. Another guy is catching up. He's 10 feet away. He rolled a natural 20. Third check.
Alright.
All I can see from Eloquent right now is gotta go fast.
Ooh.
Ooh, not terrible. Not terrible.
Okay, this guy. Okay, others are catching up, but this one guy, this Tabaxi, he is just caught up with you. This next roll will determine it.
Oh, okay.
Of course it's
Very
the
nice.
Tabaxi.
Let's see it.
Okay.
Ooh.
You, with your last bit of energy, you focus on running. You're just like pushing. At the last second, you just get far enough, and you extend your hands and arms in victory as you have won the gold in the 100-meter dash.
He just
Woohoo!
fucking collapses onto the fucking ground.
As you do,
It was 100 meters, you bitch!
Yeah.
That's nothing!
No, but it's a 100-meter dash, dude.
he was dashing.
Yeah,
out.
I run 100-meter dashes! That's nothing, you bitch!
Regardless, as you're breathing, as you look up, the Tabaxi is just stopped motionless in the air in perfect running form. All the competitors are. And they
no.
all seem to be midair. They all seem to, almost as if time has frozen, and you hear a voice. Mortality in their games, it is all so amusing to watch their little trifles and achievements.
Oh dear.
Oh, fuck.
All right, we have not met yet. I am Jessiton, Archfey.
Do I know you?
No, but you know of one who does know of me. Well, technically 2, in fact, though you have heard of me, though by a different name. Not that it matters in this particular instance.
I assume you probably want to talk for a reason.
I do. I actually... I actually do. You see, you have a particular affinity for restoring those who have lost several key elements of their life. I need you to do two things for me, two things that you will be very glad to do. The first is to fuck with Varys, as I know you hate him. He is a very
Oh, I would
deplorable
love
man.
to do that.
Second,
Yeah, go fuck with her.
Second, I need you to get a scroll for me, a scroll of a spell you have used on those you have, of a spell you have used on the one you love most in this world, and I need you to use it on the bird, Kesona.
Oh my god, what did he do?
That is not for me to say, that is for you to find out.
Alright.
Don't fail me. I have a vested interest in the little Kesona. With that, I shall bid you adieu. Oh, and congratulations. And with that, time resumes, and the tabaxi just dashes by you, cursing in a language you do not speak.
All you hear is feline snarls and hisses.
And the winner of the 100-meter dash, taking the gold for Odinstead, is Eloquin. The crowd erupts in cheers.
There's got to be some booze in there.
You are put on a podium on top where you receive a gold medal as well as the reward for completing the 100-meter dash. Boots of Flying.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, I love that.
These rewards were good. If you guys had signed up for more of these games, you guys would have gotten so much shit.
To be fair, I wasn't there.
I'm glad I chose to sign up.
To be fair, I wasn't there, so I don't know what Ziola might have signed up for, but...
You could have... Either way. Audrey, in the locker room, Audrey hugs you. Congratulations. You did so good!
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Here's some water. Here's some water. Drink. Yep. She hands you a glass of water.
I need to go do something.
Can I mean, okay. Do you mind
We
if
can
I...
talk afterwards, okay?
Okay. Love you. She kisses you on the forehead and, looks up.
Alright. Definitely, gonna go to try to find any magic shop to find a scroll of lesser restoration.
Greater.
Greater
Or greater restoration, yeah.
And you do find a scroll. Roll me an investigation check.
I will roll one.
Yeah.
Give me a moment. I have to get into my thing. Investigation. I only have a 1 in this, so this could be really bad.
Oh,
As you get out, there are people like, "Can I get your autograph? Oh my god, it's the winner!" So
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh dear no. Oh dear no.
it's
run back into the change.
You forgot the shape change before you.
Run back into the changing room and shape change.
unfortunately, you're kind of blocked off, so it takes you.
No, and they try to follow me and
follow.
go down.
They follow. You eventually lose them, but by then, when you find the scroll shop, it is very closed.
Alright, I'm going to have to go tomorrow. Oh dear.
And speaking of which, there are 2 more days of downtime. Do any of you do anything?
Well, you know what I do.
I know. Roll me an investigation check.
See if there's any back.
You said I found one, so couldn't I just go to that one?
I know, but this is not for that. This is to see if you can get there.
Wouldn't that be stealth check then?
Then stealth. Yeah, I would make it stealth. Yeah, that's right.
Natural
Nice.
20!
You get there.
Nice.
You get there.
You don't get hounded by another mob.
You don't get hounded by a mob.
Yeah.
You see this bugbear running the shop. Alright, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for a scroll of greater restoration.
Oh, that's some higher level magic.
Yes, it is.
Oh, alright, well, thankfully it's at the bare end of what I typically sell. God, 1 second. Let me see if I have any in stock.
Alright.
You hear his bone from that voice. You hear his bones creaking as he gets up.
No, they don't creak, they click.
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, that felt good.
Alrighty, I've got one. That's gonna be about... Last one in stock. That's gonna be about 15,000 gold.
Ow!
I haven't spent anything in a long time, so I should have that.
Check your sheet.
I haven't updated my sheet in forever.
That's your own
Well,
fault, my
yeah.
dude.
Well then, fuck.
I mean, you could. How much gold do you have in your sheet currently?
15. Because the last time I spent gold was fucking with the bed, and I know we've gotten gold since then. I just.
Okay, roll D100. I will be a generous DM right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you if you just said no.
71.
71.
You have about 12,000 gold.
Alright, so I
He
have
does?
to get.
Wow.
He hasn't spent too much, and I'm being fair. Plus, he did get some from winning this, so I am being fair.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I didn't give him the price, so. However, with that being said, you know,
You don't have enough.
no.
Could I haggle you down a little bit?
You could try. Counter offer. What's your offer?
12,015?
Roll me a persuasion
Fortunately,
check.
all I have.
Roll me a persuasion check.
20.
I'm gonna roll for him.
This could go bad.
That's all you have, then. No, I'm not gonna let you waste your money on a one-time scroll kit. I run a business, but no, it's 15,000. Sorry, it's 15,000.
Would you mind putting it on hold? I could get a little bit more.
I like you, man. If I'm gonna be honest, I did enjoy your race. Sure, I'll put it on hold for about a week.
Alright.
Actually, do you have a sponsor for the tournament?
No, I do not actually.
Okay. I will give you this scroll for 7,500 if you wear some, you know, sponsorship stuff on you. Like, have a little sash of my shop, promote me, you know, and, we'll call it a deal. How's that sound?
Deal.
Okay. Let me get the sash. He gives you a sash of, Bugbear's Emporium. And
His name is Bugbear.
that's the shop name.
That's the name of the shop.
Yep. And he gives you the scroll if you give him the 7,500 gold.
Yep, you can give them. I can do some practice.
Yep. Pleasure doing business with you. And hey,
Pleasure doing business.
win or lose, make sure my store looks good.
Will do.
All right. And I assume I know what you're gonna do next.
I
Real
only
quick,
buy
Gotta
But-
go find the burb.
Real quick
I
for
only-
fun, Tythel,
I-
you'll eventually walk past Tythel and she's just like, "What are you wearing?"
Well, he isn't wearing it yet. He wears it during the tournament.
Oh,
no.
okay.
Yeah, he has it in his
Oh.
hand.
I'm just
Was
like,
Was it 7,500?
7,500. Yeah.
Yeah,
75.
I'm just
Okay,
like,
yeah.
I buy my performance enhancing drugs only from the Bugbear Emporium.
Damn it.
But
For a clear head and all of your memories, visit Bugbear's Emporium.
yep. But yeah. So, Kisano, where would you be?
She's on BRB.
Oh, she is.
Well,
I heard
then we
that.
can wait then.
Okay.
I heard it.
In that case, before we get to that, Ziola, do you do anything?
At this point, you probably just check out entertainment.
Roll me a perception check.
I'm sure there's quite a bit of things out there.
There is. However,
I'm actually decent at
It's just
perception.
a matter of what you find.
there's a lot of bards out there trying to get coin. They do performances. However, when you're in the lobby, it's this very formal music, very classical. Out there,
Okay, I'm back.
it's jolly music. You know, like upbeat, fun. This is more somber, more elegant in a word.
Okay, so inside is classical, outside is Entry of the Gladiators. Got it.
Yeah, effectively. Do you do
For
anything?
Those of you who don't know what Entry of the Gladiators is, if you've ever heard the quote-unquote circus song,
Yep,
that's
exactly.
Entry of the Gladiators.
Now, do you play anything, and where?
She does not.
Okay.
She's visiting. She doesn't want to draw attention away from the actual bards, as it were. She just
Fair
wants to see what. She just wanted to see what they were doing.
Fair enough.
No,
Plus, she
Um,
doesn't. The only place you probably want to play is the inn, and she doesn't know classical. So.
Fair enough. Kesona, what are you doing with the remaining 2 days before the fighting tournament?
I guess still exploring.
Okay.
I do not forget what Church
Church told you.
yes. So I'm going after
Aside from the stuff that got modified anyway.
yeah. So I'm here.
What
I ate
else?
all my muffins because I
Fortunately,
do love...
Varys didn't know about that talk, so.
Yep. No, he didn't.
No, he did not. So I'm gonna go back as the same girl.
Okay.
Same little girl.
Oh, it's you. How can I help you?
Hi. I
Hello?
want more muffins.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
is there anything else that's like pumpkin stuff other than muffins? You got more
No.
stuff?
I got pumpkin pie.
Her mouth just drops open, I bet.
That would be about a gold, but yeah.
A gold
Yeah.
or plat?
It's a deal. It's a good bargain.
No, for a gold, just a gold.
It's just a gold.
It's like bakery. It's not gonna be super expensive.
I'm gonna take one of those. Give me-
All right. Hand me the gold. Do you hand it to him?
Yeah.
Thank you. And here is your pumpkin pie. Anything you want on it?
Lots of
Seeds.
seeds. Like on half of it, please, because I don't know
Sure.
if the others
Oh,
will, like,
sure.
a bunch of seeds on it.
Sure. He goes back and pours a couple of seeds. Alrighty, here you are. Pumpkin pie with half seeds.
Thank you.
Yep, have a good day now, young miss.
Have a good day, you little bitch.
That's never gonna leave me.
You couldn't have been nicer to him.
Never.
No, you should have been like, goodbye, you little bitch on the floor.
Yeah,
Little
just-
bitch on the floor.
It's never gonna leave me. Who'd you hear that from, out of curiosity?
I don't know.
Uh,
I don't know, actually. I just heard it somewhere.
yeah.
Yeah, because he got memory modified.
No, you remember that. The only thing is
No,
that
I
you don't.
remember that.
Yeah, your memory only
She just
consists of.
doesn't want to say.
Alright, well. Yeah. Have a good day. Fuck me.
Be back tomorrow for another one of these, maybe. Bye!
Tomorrow.
Dreads
I'll
tomorrow.
be back
That high-
tomorrow.
I show
always
up
laugh-
tomorrow to the bakery being closed.
As you come home, I assume Eloquent has been waiting in your room.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, hi! I got some
Come
pie.
here.
Slap the spell scroll on your head.
I got some pie!
Cool, come here.
What? Why? What are you gonna do to me, man?
Something beneficial.
Slap him in
Nothing's
the face,
beneficial with
spell
you.
Okay,
You know what? Screw it. He's gonna cast it.
alright, roll me an Arcana check, and because you were a spellcaster, I will grant you advantage, DC 15.
Ooh.
Nope, it doesn't
Ow!
work. It doesn't work. The scroll just fades. Nothing
As in
happens.
used.
Yeah, it's used.
Oh, fuck.
Do, man.
Well,
Why
unfortunately, that's
didn't
all
you
I could
ask-
do.
Yep.
Why didn't you ask the spellcaster?
Because I don't know if you noticed, but when you tell people that you got an order from an archfey, people don't react well.
That too. But regardless, you watch as the scroll disintegrates, Kesona. You feel nothing different.
You fuck.
The fuck were you trying to do, bro?
Somebody cast Modify Memory on you.
Really?
Yes. And
Oh,
I was
shit.
trying to get that fixed, but unfortunately, the scroll didn't work.
How did that not work? Dude, you were a spellcaster before. How did that not work?
I don't know.
So, yeah.
I don't know if we know anybody else that has that.
You don't. And the only person who might have an idea of who would is the one person who will not help you.
And the only other place that we could go is the fucking church, but we know why that's not a good idea.
The head church. There were smaller churches.
Actually, would you mind coming with me for a little bit?
Can we eat the pie first?
Sure.
The pie is delicious. The seeds complement the taste.
You know, I never thought that pumpkin seeds would taste so good.
They're delicious,
Although
man.
you never, although I would say you didn't get any seeds because Caseta was
Alright.
hoarding them all.
I want
Yes,
one
I
of
hoard
you.
them all.
I want one of you to roll me an investigation check with.
What's
with
your
advantage.
investigation?
My investigation is a 2.
It's better than mine. Go for it.
You look. Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus!
You find a church.
They don't want you to fight a church.
No, you
What
find
a
it. You find it. You don't. You
roll.
find a smaller church.
They're praising the spaghetti monster.
No, it's the Church of Dina. As you enter, though.
No, no.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
One
I'm
second.
gonna be swarmed, aren't I?
No.
Something worse, probably.
No,
well,
it's
I
just
would be disguised as
you would,
a
but
different. Yeah.
I would too.
where's his theme? I had his theme.
It's
I knew
fucking
better
Mark.
than to walk
Mark
about
is
just
there.
regularly.
Uh,
Mark
Especially
is there,
after
goddammit.
yesterday.
yep. Blue Feather, Black Vortex. I might have lost his theme. Fuck.
Mark's there, isn't he?
1 second. I'm just going to get a random theme.
An art of.
The fact that he didn't fucking answer means yes,
One
he's
second.
yeah.
there.
As you enter the building, it's very quiet, and there seems to be a cleric in the center. It's a very small building, probably meant for small worship. Hello, how can I help you?
I point to Elquin.
We need someone to help cast Lesser Restoration on my
Greater
friend.
restoration.
Or Greater Restoration on my friend here.
Oh, you're in luck. We have two of our highest members. 1 second. Please take a seat.
Alright.
Dina's path, Dina's will be against your enemies. He goes in back. It takes about 5 minutes. Yes, right here, Father Mark. There are 2 people who need your services.
You are disguised, so he
Yep,
might
you're
not
disguised.
notice us.
Yeah,
You are
it's disguised.
disguised. Ah, hello. How can Dina's light be of use to you today?
I was worried there. I said, how can I? It's like, oh, you.
Yeah. Yep. But anyways, how can Dina's light shine upon you today, my child?
I point to Elquin.
Actually,
Why
we
so
need,
nervous, son? You're in the church. You're in a place of worship, of love and joy.
Oh yes. We need help. My friend here needs help. It seems they've come down with a certain ailment, and we need greater restoration cast on them.
Describe the symptoms to me, my child.
Lots of memory loss.
Oh, unfortunately, that does come with some people. Unfortunately, unless it was caused by magic, I'm afraid that I cannot be of help here.
I have reason to believe that it was, actually.
And how would you come to that? That is a high accusation. Not many people here can.
We have a caster friend, and he said that he could sense a faint magical aura around her.
Roll a deception check.
Technically,
will
he's not
fucking
lying.
roll.
Oh,
I'm not technically lying.
No, but there's only a handful of people who can do that in Belthorn.
Ooh.
Can I have advantage since I'm not technically lying?
It doesn't matter, he beat you.
I mean,
Young
it's
lad,
not deception though.
could you gather some things for me? I must have a private word with these poor unfortunate souls.
Oh no, he knows
So
you guys.
No.
sad. So true.
Right, yes, Father.
They're
Mark.
dead.
As he leaves, the door closes. Now, who are you? There are not many people in this city who can modify memory, and if one of those people happens to be very, very influential, if you've ended up on their bad side, I might be inclined to deliver your corpses to her. Now, who are you?
I think, I'm gonna give a look to Kesona and be like, just the look of, should we drop the act?
I don't know. Maybe he does.
That voice. Oh.
Oh, no, you didn't. Disguise self doesn't disguise your voice.
Nope.
I
Oh,
did. I changed my voice to that of a
Okay.
young boy
Okay.
because I'm disguised as
Okay.
a young boy.
Okay. Okay.
I don't exactly remember but he might know.
I ask you again before we have an unfortunate accident.
It was someone from out of town.
More specifically, if you want me to believe you and not cut you, then I'll need a name.
Fuck. I can't just say the name of a fucking archfey.
No, but you can't say the name of who did it to her. That's why he's more inquiring.
That's bad.
You know what? Fuck it, because I'm gonna sell him under the bus anyway. Fucking. I believe his name was Varys.
His
I'm
eyes
not
widen.
great with names.
He would only do that if he had a reason. Reason being, he needs someone he could trust. Trust you are from Odinstead.
Dude, you can't.
Instead.
Who are you?
I'm just a simple farmer.
Roll another deception.
I fucking will, but I'm going to try to lie my way the fuck out of this.
Well, it's different to the bard approach.
25.
Got their way
Right.
out of it.
And you?
You might actually believe that.
And what are you?
My name? My name is Corbin.
Roll deception.
Where's my deception? There it is.
Oh
Nope.
Oh no!
Unfortunately, I might have to just play this the fuck out.
He grabs you. Case roll me an acrobatics or athletics check by your of your choosing.
Acrobatics or athletic?
Of your choosing.
Either or, whichever you prefer.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
for God's sake.
He grabs you by the throat.
Oh god.
Right. Now, do you want to find out how long it takes for someone to be choked out? If you don't, I suggest you start being honest.
Just peck his eyes out.
You cannot even reach him.
Isn't disguise
Do that.
self-concentration too?
It is, but she's not taking damage, she's just being choked out.
Yeah.
So,
Got about what's your constitution
Farmer.
modifier?
I suggest you tell
My
me...
con modifier is just a 1.
Yep, so...
So you've got about that many minutes before you start.
anyways,
before you
but-
start passing out.
But either way, so Farmer, I suggest you tell me the truth. Now,
Who specifically is he talking to?
you. He said Farmer.
Because you're the
I
one that's
no,
being-
but I passed, so technically he has to believe that I'm right.
He does. That's why he called you
I
Farmer.
just said she was a friend of mine. I never
I
said
know,
that
but she
necessarily
lies.
we knew-
It's Mark, and when he sees one liar, he typically doesn't go for, oh, okay, maybe one person's fooling the other. It's a, okay, you're all guilty. So,
Fuck it.
yeah.
I see no out of this but to just be fuck it. He's going to drop the fucking change and change back.
Oh. He lets go of Kesona. This is good. He has a sadistic smile on his face.
Of course, it has to be you.
Me. But what about you? Why
He's
are
looking
you...
About me.
Why are you two here? If it's to kill me, I am more than
We're
willing to
here
defend myself.
For the geese. As for the in the church specific, I told you why.
Oh, so you were being honest. How droll. I was hoping you would be assassins. In any
Oh, I'm
case,
sure you would love that.
I would. It means I could It means I could murder you without any consequence. Your little disruption of my operation caused me a lot of trouble.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
now
you
I
caused a
remember
lot of
who this
people a
guy
lot of
is.
trouble.
Oh yeah, good times.
Fuck!
times.
Now I remember who he is.
All right.
Little girl who I had to save.
Now, if you had been a good little boy, you would have just stayed out of it or died to my blade. And you were an... And you were also a thorn. Leave my church before I decide to murder you. Arkham's laws bind me from murdering you as your competitors. But you did tell me that Varys modified her memory. Why?
Actually, I don't know. And neither would she. In that
course
regard, I
not.
can promise you I am not lying. You can put me under a zone of truth if you'd like.
Oh no, I believe you. But why would he need the... But why would a man like him feel the need to modify one of his allies' memories? He doesn't do things
Maybe
without
rest-
a purpose.
He
Maybe
did it to his
restore it
own
and you'll
daughter,
find
so
out.
honestly, at this point, I don't.
Who
know.
could... Oh, that's why I respect the man. Cruel, but unfortunately he doesn't go into needlessly cruel.
Maybe if you restore her memory, she'll tell you.
You're not there.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that because then that promises things that I can't promise she'll give.
Exactly. Anyways. What is he planning?
Honestly, don't know.
Roll one last deception.
That's
Can I
Don't
have advantage
bother.
because
Don't bother, he rolled a natural
I'm
2.
technically speaking about K-Sona. He rolled what?
Roll it normal. And he rolled a
Alright.
natural 2, so it's... Yeah, you pass.
No. I don't know.
I don't know if I believe you or you're just a good liar. But either way, go before I change my mind. When you do slip up, I'll be there.
And when you rape another child, I'll be there.
And you'll see another dead body. You leave.
Yep.
Oh,
Damn it.
Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy.
He's a monster.
he's
He
an
had to be in
asshole.
the one fucking church we went to.
it had to be in one of the minor churches too.
You could always try a different one before word spreads.
Do you want to try a different one or?
Oh, that's it. After that, it's too risky.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just head back.
The 5th day of the games come, and you guys are woken up early, early in the morning, about 4 a.m. Varys collects you all. He gathers you because you need to be early for this. Alright, it's time for the games. You won't know who your competitors are, but they won't know who you are until you enter the ring.
You cut out.
You cut out.
You won't know who your competitors are until they're in the ring, but that applies to...
Again.
You cut out again.
You won't know who you're fighting until you're in the ring.
Okay.
Okay.
Caught it that time.
Varys is talking to you. They won't know who you are either, so this is in the spirit of sportsmanship, so no one gains an advantage over the other in the first initial round. I do know that Ziola is actually in the first bracket. That's all I know.
Okay, out of character, I have a question.
Go ahead.
I know we're supposed to be representing our country, but please tell me we get to wear our normal battle
Yes, you do.
equipment
You do.
because
You do. You do.
Thank fucking how uncomfortable that would be.
Exactly. Alrighty.
Yeah.
We have to wear
I
a
think the only
special
one with
suit
anything
and
to
we will-
add are people with sponsors like me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, these are the best of the best. Each one has chosen their warrior based on how skilled they are. This will not be easy. Never underestimate your opponent. Some of them will be easier than others.
Just like Zayla tries to lighten the mood, as it were. Says, just like people in bed. Not that I had experience with that.
Sure.
Ha ha.
Ju-
Ha
ju-
ha.
Juvenile humor aside, the stadium has individual locker rooms for each nation. You all will be resting together. It will be elimination. 1 rounds per day. The matches will get shorter as the number of matches will get less as the day goes on. Of course. You all have read the rules. You understand what you have to do. I wish you luck. And he is going to escort you guys to your locker room in the stadium. Does anyone try to talk to him before he leaves you in the locker room?
Zayla's got no reason to.
Nope.
Okay.
I still don't have a reason.
Talking to him would make this all useless.
Okay. Then you guys wait in the locker room. There aren't like lockers, anything. Locker room is just a derogatory term. It just has basic resting amenities as well as some dummies to spar against, as well as some refreshments like water and you know, good snacks.
Pretty much
Our-
Viola would spend the time before her first match just warming up,
Yep.
stretching, getting a
yep.
heartbeat going.
Yep. You two, do you guys talk to each other as you're waiting in the locker room?
Actually, yes.
Okay, go ahead. The floor is yours.
He's gonna look at everyone and just be like, "You all know we can't trust Varys, right?"
Oh, absolutely.
Not as far as I could throw him, out of character, and I have a -1 strength, so I can't throw him very far.
Exactly.
He cast something on Kasona.
What?
Do you have proof?
Yes.
Do you have proof
Yes,
of that?
actually. Kind of. I have proof for her, but only her. She's the only one who'd probably believe this.
And that is?
A archfey came to speak to me.
You're right, I don't believe you.
What was her name?
What was the name?
What was the name again?
Jessitin. She gave you the name Jessitin.
Jessitin.
That sounds familiar.
Yes, I have to talk with her again. I keep forgetting to say thanks.
So you believe his story?
Yeah.
It's good enough for me.
Mhm.
You know more about this being than I do. I'm willing to trust you.
Anywho, we've been
I'm actually
trying
stretch-
to fix
I'm
that,
actually
but
stretching in real
unfortunately-
life to get the breath right.
All right. Anyways, keep going, Alvin.
But we've been trying to fix it, but unfortunately, I had a spell, which didn't work, and then whenever we tried to go to one of the local churches, well, let's just say we had a more than unpleasant encounter with Mr. Marks.
Oh,
You hear Ziola stares at him like, he's here.
He.
Of course he's here.
Ziola, roll me a religion or history check if you're choosing.
Now I roll
Nice.
well.
Nice.
Father
Now I
Mark
roll
is the
well.
head of religion in Belthorn. He is a public figure who is seen as the most just thing in Belthorn, other than Arkham himself.
I knew there was a reason I hated this place beside Arkham.
Yes, and unfortunately, our attempts to fix Keisona's problem did not go well because of him. Unfortunately, there were 2 people in the church at the time capable of casting said spell, and he was one of them.
Rotten luck.
Did he figure out that you guys were you?
Yes, after he so kindly choked out Keisona.
Yeah.
terrific.
Yeah.
Oh, terrific. So what knowledge did he get out of you two?
Isn't that a wait? Isn't
Just
that
that we're here, nothing else.
Ziola's just like wait? Isn't that
Oh,
assault
I'm
And-
against
infighting
Arkham?
that shit.
Wait. No, give me a fucking minute. Let me finish.
Yeah.
Nothing else but we're here and what happened with Varys.
Great.
Stupendous.
All right, Ziola, what
I
were
don't
you gonna
think
say?
he'll do too much. I don't think he'll do too much on the Varys front, but the fact that he knows we're here is troublesome.
Doesn't he? Wait. You say he attempted to choke Kasona. Isn't that assault of a games participant? Should be arrested.
There's no proof.
Apart from the marks on Kasona's neck, perhaps.
I
He-
have feathers.
He has
Feathers, they
yeah,
wouldn't show.
They would not.
It'd be too.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be
The
any.
The feathers could be damaged.
They are not. He was
That you
careful.
can't prove that
Yeah.
was somebody
He was
choking
careful.
them.
They actually aren't. They actually aren't damaged. Funny enough, he was careful when he did his thing.
Careful when choking someone out. That's new.
He's evil. He's not a dumbass.
He understands what the fuck he's doing.
Exactly.
But yes, unfortunately, there is no proof for that, so we cannot pull that card. And even
That's-
if we did,
In a way,
th-
in a
and
way.
even if we did, the citizens of Belthorn would fight us tooth and nail on it.
Yeah.
Actually, we do have a way.
Oh.
And that
what's
is?
We can stay under the Zone of Truth?
People's memories can be altered as for the reason we were there. There'll be plenty of reasons why they wouldn't believe that.
You did acknowledge, out of game, you did acknowledge that her memory was modified.
Yes, meaning he has the ultimate get out of jail free card in that situation.
Your memory wasn't modified. You testifying under.
But they can
No.
they can assume that his memory.
Oh, if she's been put under something if she is, then we're all fucking considered at risk.
Exactly. It's the equivalent of going to a party and getting exposed to a virus. You may not have it, but people will think you are carrying it.
Exactly.
Well, then the simple answer is just to restore the memories and then testify under oath.
That's harder than you think. The point is, we can't do anything about it. And even if we can, it would disrupt our whole mission of being here.
He's right.
Let's
Well,
just say we should. Let's just say we should try and burn the church down before we leave.
We're not
No.
doing that.
Wait, we can't do that.
Doesn't anyone know delayed blast fireball?
Isn't that a 7th level
So you want to
spell
stop
out of
before
game?
somebody's actually listening and we get tried for treason.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to cast Detect Magic to see if they're scrying, go ahead.
I don't have.
I
I don't have any
do.
magic anymore.
I do. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Do you ritual cast it, or do you cast it?
She ritual
then-
casts it.
How
There
long
are
do we have before
several.
the
There are
first
several
game?
forms of divination magic in this room.
Oh shit.
Does anyone have Zone of Truth?
Paladin?
Doesn't matter if we do.
Also, yeah,
I
but
can
also
testify under it for the deviation sources.
divination, but that's just a standard. You don't know why.
And
that's there,
even
though.
then, there's no proof that it has actually been cast to the divination.
Yep. And for all you know, that could be the case for every single locker room.
If they question me
The
about
point
it, I
is,
can
we didn't mean
testify.
it, and that's fucking final. That's all we can say.
All right, as you guys
Anyway,
finish,
good luck, Ziola.
well, actually, as you say that, you hear horns emerge. Challenger competitors, exit your rooms. Come to the grand stage.
Is that
Yeah, but-
everybody or just the two?
Everyone.
All right.
Oh boy, oh boy.
everybody.
Ziola shifts into
I
hybrid
would
form.
put on the bugbear sash and go the fuck out.
Yep. As you do, the stadium is packed. There are
Holy shit.
so many people here. It's insane.
I would also like to state that I put on the boots of flying.
Fair enough. I believe those require
Yep.
achievements, so.
For the record, Ziola is basking in it like the bard she is.
Oh no, there are plenty of people basking in it.
Oh, I hate this.
I hate everything.
1 second. Where the fuck is the music?
Suck it up. You may never be this famous again.
Am I gonna be involved in anything real quick? Cause I kind of have to go to the
No,
bathroom.
no, it's fine. You can go. But however,
I'll be right back.
as he says that, you see it's a grand stadium, and in the center, like staring right in the middle of the arena, is Arkham on his throne, on a chair. Eliza right behind him.
I immediately look out of character, stares at Elowen.
Yep. As
It was Elowen, right? No, it wasn't Elowen. Who
Eloquin.
the fuck was it?
who what?
With
Who's the
what?
one who tried to shoot Arkham at the beginning?
Kevin.
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 Stares at Kevin.
Yep, Kevin just keeps in mind. But as the announcer speaks up, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 100th God Games. The
I
crowd
was about
erupts.
to to say Hunger Games there for a second.
Yep. Right.
From
Anyways.
District 12.
Yep. But anyways, we are so gracious to be here in the hosting city of Belthorn. Give it up for King Arkham and his daughter Eliza. The crowd erupts again. Of course, we would be remiss not to call out the representatives of every government that came. So, we will start with the nation of Dragus. Give it up for Empress. 1 second, I actually gotta get the names. Umbar.
Mood.
The crowd cheers. From the Genasi nation of Ashana. The leader of the Senate there, the Ulge. You see the fire Genasi. Since I'm gonna post these so you guys can see them. These two have appeared before.
Yeah, we saw him during the trial.
I know, but this is for Zeola.
Anger Genasi, I remember him.
Unfortunately, the Emperor Thuland is not here this year, but in his place is
As
another.
always.
But as another representative, Lord Demetrius.
Oh God. Who is
Can I
it?
say-
Who's it this
can I just
time?
say
You
that-
s-
Can I say that Dragonborn is absolutely gorgeous?
You see
Oh,
this-
that's a fucking
Fucking hell.
vampire if I've ever seen one.
I was
yeah,
gonna
that's
say,
100%
the light-
a vampire.
You see the sunlight hit him as he stands up in waves. Black hair. You can't tell his eye color because he's too far. Wearing noble attire. Okay, son over here, passable 25. You can tell he definitely looks like Rosalind.
He's a vampire.
He's one of those day
he's a
vampires.
vampire.
No. You also. You don't know.
Okay.
Well, I
He's
mean,
a
yeah, we don't
friggin-
know out of game, but
No,
you
in
don't know
game, I
in-game.
think or we don't know in game, but
Yeah.
He's
I
a
think I know out of
friggin-
game.
You think.
He's a friggin' what do you call it? His mother was a human and his father was one of his parents were human, the other was a vampire.
He's a vampire lord. The guy who held this name was a vampire lord. Big difference. The sunlight does not seem to be burning him, however.
Oh.
He's
you
totally a
mother-
vampire.
Yep. And from the nation of Tigana, far to the east, near Shouten, give it up for King Hugo. You see this human man, very middle-aged, just stand up and wave. He seems kind of meager. And finally, from the nation of Shouten, give it up for their leader, Victor Steele. And Zeola, you see a very familiar man.
For those that are standing next to her, you visibly see her tense and she begins to snarl at this man.
Zeola, do you have something to say?
After the tournament.
Yes, maybe calm down right now. We don't need to
Calm,
be making a scene.
calm down.
I
Yeah.
will use this anger
To
demolish
describe this man, he stands like around 6 foot tall, short black brown hair with a beard, an eye patch over his left eye. He's wearing very rugged clothing, but it still looks nice. And Zeola, you remember this man. You remember he personally started the fires that burned down your homes. He made sure to collect every slave that he took, every survivor as a slave. You remember what this man did to you.
He will die.
Is it just me or
Not
does he
now.
look like a Metal Gear boss?
Big boss, yes.
Yep, I can see that.
God damn it.
He's like Big Boss, but D&D.
Yep. With this, I believe we are ready to start the first match.
Didn't you miss a nation?
Did I?
Didn't you literally miss ours?
Oh yeah, and from Odinstead, representing them, Varus, member of the council. He also
That you
gets
totally forgot.
To be fair, I'll focus more on the seal.
Gonna-
There are some more boos with this, but there are still cheers. With this, I think we
That's
are.
For once, I'm agreeing with the boo.
With the ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the first match of the God Games? The crowd erupts in cheers. Then welcome to the stage, from representing Odinstead, Zeola Mankid.
Macade.
McKay, the announcer, just gets it wrong. I know what I did. Her opponent.
Oh, he did that on purpose.
Yep. One of the champions from the nation of Dragus. Warbottom! Warbottom! As you see this black dragonborn emerge on the stage.
Let me get my token.
Yep, I'm getting his token too.
I call player one side.
That's fine. I was actually going to allow. I was just going to allow that. You walk up to the
That's-
arena. This dragonborn is fairly tall, but he seems old and scarred. He's wearing a cloak with some leather armor. He seems to have a. He doesn't have a sword at his side. So you will be my first victim. So you will be the first of. So you are the first stepping stone to my victory.
Zoe doesn't respond, just kind of smirks at him. Careful, the confidence is showing.
Let our match be legendary.
You are not the tiger. It's not a tiger, was he? What the fuck was he?
Tylon, he
leopard.
was a leopard.
Thought so. You are not a leopard.
I feel ashamed that I know that.
I do not know what you speak of, but... Alrighty, folks. Let the match begin! And with that, I need you to roll initiative. Let me get
Go, College of Thorn Bard!
That was a bad roll too.
Well,
It was.
this guy's not...
Wow.
Well, this guy doesn't have a... Okay, he's gonna go first.
Yeah, exactly.
This
what
guy
I
doesn't
mean.
have a. He's gonna go first.
Yeah, he rolled a natural 18, unfortunately. Anyways.
I rolled a natural 3.
Kind of figured he was gonna go first, to be honest.
Yep. Anyways. Let me get a sheet up, because I custom made all of these sheets.
Mood.
Well, I feel bad for you. You had to do this.
I did this intentionally. Alright, and by the way, for this tournament, this is akin to Gladiator, so if you want to be fancy in how you do things, you might get some perks later on.
Oh yes. Like,
Which
I
would
don't
be
know,
me
sponsors.
would be me as a bard yelling out all of her magic would probably be a good thing.
Just
I mean,
ride how
yeah,
you...
you're probably gonna be the flashiest one here.
Anyways, he is going to summon a sword, and he's going to point at you, and he's going to cast... And he is not going to waste time on this. He is going to cast Guiding Bolt on you.
Wait, if he's
Okay,
a warlock, summoning his pet blade takes an action.
That's-
Trust me, I play enough warlocks.
I'm going to look at the thing. You use your pack weapon to create an pack weapon in your empty hand. You can choose the form of this melee weapon. Takes it creates. You can assist the
Literally says it.
It takes an action to create it. I don't think he bonded a weapon to it, so I'm gonna say it's his bonus action.
Fair.
He,
Yeah.
However, he is going to cast Shatter on you at.
It was guiding bolt a second ago.
I know. I changed my mind.
Well, it's at 5th level because it's a warlock, so
Yep. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 17.
I play enough warlocks to know how most of their abilities work off the top of my head. So
Yep, I know.
question is, what
Constitution saving throw.
kind of warlock is he?
You pass. So you're only going to take 17 points of damage as a big explosion comes. Feel the wrath. Feel the wrath of my power.
What is it? So I
What?
take
17
half.
damage.
7 is it? No.
17.
17.
So I take.
Now
Oh, yeah,
keep.
17 damage. Okay.
Yep. As a reminder, you don't have to knock him out. You can ring him out if you try. If that's the whole goal.
Yep, I know. But doesn't Shadow have a?
Push, then that's great.
Yeah, said Shadow has a pushback. I'm pretty sure that's why he used it.
Well, I mean, there's a creative way you can do it, but I won't say anything. Anyways, that's his. He's then going to run up to you, like as far as he can, and that will be his turn.
All right. So my turn. Viola, reeling slightly from the strike, not by much, but slightly, decides to. Let's see how the spell works.
I was gonna say, I mean, there's an easy win here, but it wouldn't be flashy.
Yeah, I can't grapple though. I've got no intelligence. I've got no
That's
Well,
not what I was
strength.
referring to. You have a certain spell that actually could be very useful here if used creatively, but I'm not gonna say which one.
Do you have suggestion? Because that might be it.
No,
That's
it's
not it.
an suggestion. But I do have a couple of ideas.
I suggest you walk off.
Command.
Would that only last for a round? He would just.
Okay. Viola is going to be, and I'm going to type into DMs what song she's casting, what spell she's casting, because I want this to be a surprise.
Okay, just type it out to me.
Okay, so she begins to sing, obviously, because she always sings her songs out. You just hear her voice echo throughout the crowd. I don't want to be another victim of love, no, not through my heart. Why don't you let me go? And she casts the spell.
Which is. Okay, I had to look up the effects of this spell.
I can send you to them. I can send them to you if you'd like.
I want to get the official. Just.
I have the official one.
I
on
know.
my,
I know.
on my
I'm
spreadsheet.
getting up. I have it up. Okay. What saving throw does he need to make?
He doesn't. It doesn't affect him.
Oh, I know what the spell is. Okay, okay. Where do you
What is
move?
going on?
Oh, it's rare that Alex gets excited.
No, this is clever. This is so clever. Where do you go?
Ziola moves almost to the edge of the arena itself and just taunts him. Come on, I bet you couldn't even ring me out from here.
Okay, now where are you actually? Because, you know, the way the spell works.
I'm gonna check that's in my movement range. It is.
Okay. Alright, so the illusion of you is right here.
Oh my
Yep.
god, did you cast
I
mirror
should probably
image?
switch them around because
No,
I
that's not.
probably should switch them around because that's got my health on it.
Yep, do it.
There we go.
Okay, for those wondering, she casts. Do you want me to say it? Because this is actually.
I cast the spell Mislead.
Yep.
Oh dear.
And because there's no saving throw, he is gonna
It
run
turns
up.
me invisible and creates a duplicate.
He is going to run up. Your childish chanting will not do anything. Face me like a warrior, you coward. And with that, he is going to cast. Because he's trying to be flashy, so this guy is not thinking of. This guy is not thinking of conserving his spells against you, and also he doesn't know that you're an illusion. He is going to cast. Fucking. Wall of Fire.
Oh no.
Right in front of where you are, but what does the illusion do?
She does kind of the illusion. Just what when it's hit?
Yeah, when it hits the illusion, what does the illusion do?
Double last for the. So it's. I guess it's. She'll just have it real. It stays. It doesn't get dispelled.
I know, but what does it do? Like
It just reels. It
okay, it
reels
reels
in
in
pain.
pain. Thank you.
Reels in pain, seeming to be hurt. In fact, it actually. What it actually does. It gets hit and attempts to jump away from the flames. It slips and grabs hold, clinging on by its bare fingers.
Okay.
It's almost wrung out.
All right, that's his turn. He's gonna move up to you, but he can't do anything with that. It's now your turn. What do you do?
That is
gonna
so
try and-
clever.
Sneak up behind.
Okay. He is with the wall of flames and the fact that his opponent is seemingly down. He is not paying attention to any sounds.
Yeah. And let me just check
This
my.
is clever, I gotta say.
This is clever as fuck.
Yeah, no doubt.
What are you gonna do, Ziola?
Okay, question. It says Mage Hand cannot attack. Would tripping be considered an attack?
I would say no, it wouldn't, but where he is right now, you couldn't trip him. You would have to wait till he gets on the very edge.
Right. I've used all my movements, so I can't get any closer.
Okay, he's going to go up to the side. Pitiful. A warrior should at least face the end with dignity. He dispels the wall of fire, and he's just going to he's just going to crush the illusion's hand. And he's going to notice that it's not real, and he's going to be like, what the? And he's going to look around.
And
Where are you? Show yourself!
And that's as he's looking around. If it's my turn,
It is your turn, because he's not going to risk moving, because he doesn't know where you are.
yeah, I'm going to cast Mage Hand, having the Spectral Hand appear. But well, actually, I'm going to move up to him. I'm going to cast Mage Hand, have the Spectral Hand appear behind him, pull one of his legs out from underneath him at the same time Ziola shoots forward.
Okay, I will be generous and make that a sleight of hand check.
Alright.
Technically that shouldn't work, but the way I figure it, you're trying to move his balance in a slight manner. You're not trying to
Yeah.
overpower him. You're just trying to mess with his balance. So I'm gonna flavor that a sleight of hand check. 20.
And that was a pair of really bad rolls too.
As you loosen his footing, you tackle into him, and he falls off the edge into the water.
At that point, the illusion of myself flips itself into the air, lands next to where I am as the visibility is dispelled from the
Mhm.
from me shoving him. We just stand back to back in a kind of, yeah, I'm awesome pose.
Roll me a charisma check with advantage.
Nice.
Cause that was fucking boss.
It was
That was-
stylish. That's the
That was
thing.
Clever. That
17?
was clever as fuck.
The crowd loves you. They're just in cheers. With a clever ring out, the victor goes to Ziola. The crowd
See,
just
that's-
erupts.
Both duplicates then take a bow.
And you notice that Victor Seal cocks his head at your name, at what you are.
And she stares right back at him.
Alrighty. Will the challenger please exit the ring? That was an exciting match, folks.
I dispel the double as I do.
Yep. A great use of ingenuity and wit. Will the following match be as clever? To the stage. Give your hand for Kesona!
Oh man.
Oh, okay, so
Oh,
let's see it.
man.
Shit.
Actually, I want to stay. As I walk back, as we cross paths, I just hold out my hand to give you a high five as we go past. Like, get him, girl.
I'll try. Let's go.
And her opponent, from Representative Tigana, the cleric Lee Payne. And the crowd
the
erupts.
cleric.
Oh, cleric.
This is actually a
Shit.
reference to my D&D group that I'm in. This is one of the characters. The token doesn't look like the character, but some of the competitors,
Wait,
including
what's the name?
Lee Payne.
Oh God, I know.
All of our characters from
Oh
our
hey,
Sunday games.
it's the assassin. Oh hey, it's an assassin from Assassin's Creed.
Oh god.
You see
It's
this
meant to be
6 foot
Altair.
tall man, darker of skin, with a goatee but bald, with a mace and a shield on his back. He's pulling him out. So you're my opponent. I'm not impressed.
Bitch!
As you. Well, I don't know if you could do anything either, but well. Oh well, when are we gonna start punching each other?
We will not be punching each other. I will knock you out. Let us get on with this
Ah.
farce. Challengers ready. Begin! And I need you to roll initiative.
Okay, soda.
This almost reminds me of the time you tried to cut my arm off.
Oh wow.
Go. Okay, so
Time.
You are
Good
going
time.
first. You are going first.
I'm going first.
Yep.
Okay.
With a 19.
Yeah, with my 19, I don't have my blade up. Da-da-da.
I would say you would summon it like before the round starts.
Yeah, I would have summoned it.
Same way he brought
Or
out
is
his
it-
shielded mace.
or as a
Mhm.
bonus action on her turn because it's not a created weapon, it's a summoned weapon.
Either way.
Yeah. I summon it and I will cast Eldritch Blast.
Alright, roll 3 blasts for me. You wanna-
AKA the standard.
22
Please
hits.
tell me you.
Natural 20
please
hits.
tell me you have-
18 matches.
What's the? I know there's an invocation. I can't remember what it's called that lets you push enemies as part of that. Please tell me you have it.
I don't have it.
She doesn't. Also, you know. But anyways, roll damage. They all hit. Alright. 8. 26.
25.
Or 25. 1 second. 33 points of damage. Not bad.
That's a lot of damage.
He
That's
reels.
Okay.
a lot of damage.
I underestimated
I
you.
summoned my pack blade before the thing started.
I underestimated you.
Yep.
I will not make
Let's see
that
what
mis-
you can do.
I can do this! And he extends his hand and he's actually going to cast Guiding Bolt.
What does he
You
cast?
doing?
Guiding Bolt. Does a 21 hit you? How do you want to dodge it? Again, I
I
told
duck.
you. Alright, you just duck.
Yep, I just
Okay.
duck.
Okay, no style to it. Good to note. And he's going to try and close the gap.
Okay.
It is now your turn.
Alright. It's not dark. There's no dim light. It's not
No,
cloudy.
it's bright
either.
daylight. It's bright daylight.
Broad daylight. So
Uh-huh.
I can't use
Yeah.
any of my Wait.
You can't use the shadow step now.
Unless you darkness.
However,
Yeah,
I
I
cast
cast
darkness.
however, remember remember your evocations because that spell isn't as bad for you anymore as it used to be.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
because you have Devil's Sight.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you gonna do, Kesona?
Not that. For everyone in the chat, for everyone in the stream, no, I have not seen Kisona's character sheet. I just play Warlock a lot, so I know most of the
Alright, alright.
invocations too.
Enough. All right. All right. Cooling in on the
So, I'm looking at him, and then I take a moment and breathe in, and I will cast Darkness using 2 key points on him.
How do you cast
Center
it?
point him.
You don't do it in a stylish way?
Nope.
Okay. You
Just
cast
straight to the
darkness.
point.
Okay.
Just cast Darkness.
Where are you? Show yourself.
It takes me an action, so
Technically, do you want to put an aura on him? You should be able to, GM.
I could, but I'm not gonna bother because this is gonna be over soon. He's gonna cast. Where are you gonna head?
I'm gonna head behind him.
Okay. He's gonna. Alrighty. He is. Since you were in stealthy about, he's gonna swing wildly. That's gonna miss regardless, but no natural one, so he just misses. You just watch as this guy swinging wildly in the dark, not knowing where you are.
Now let me see what I could do as a
Your attack will have advantage as he is effectively blinded, and you are very much going to be in surprise here.
Yeah, it's just I took my action, so I can't really.
Wow, did this lineup work with the current company?
Huh?
And I guess I'll just give him a good. Can I just try to like trip him using my bonus action and unarmed strike? Can I try
It's
to
your,
trip
it's
him?
your turn. It's your turn.
I know,
He
I
already-
know,
he
I know,
took his turn to attack.
I know. We know that. She's just. Okay.
Oh, it's my turn.
I would say.
I think she still thinks it's the same turn when she casts darkness.
Yeah,
It's the next
oh well.
turn, isn't
That's
it?
good.
Oh,
That's good.
again, I said he swung wildly but missed you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
so it's
problem.
a new
I'll just
turn, so
take
you have
my-
your action.
It
Yeah,
is your turn.
I'll have my actions. So 1,
All right, I was gonna say.
2.
If you want to trip him, you can forego one of your attack damages to try and trip him to gain advantage on the next attack. Or are you just going to hit him?
I'm just gonna hit him.
Okay, both of those hit. Roll damage.
There and there.
30, 40, oh, 1 second. 20, 29, 41 points of damage.
And then flurry of blows.
Yep. Flurry of
He
blows.
is still up. That
Both
hits.
hit.
Both hit. Roll.
I just realized you said mine was gonna be the worst. Am I going up against fucking?
It's worse for your
And-
class.
And just to
Stunning
Put
strike.
yeah, stunning strike.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a con save. Ooh, he fails.
He fails.
Why?
He can't move. That's his turn. It's your turn.
Why? But why?
How do you
I
want to
think-
do this?
Are these? Hang on. Aren't these
Natural.
order?
All right, guys. Kesona, how do you want to finish? How do you want to knock this guy out?
Oh, well, I'm just going to
And
want
do you
to
dispel the
kick
darkness
him.
before that?
yeah, I'll just dispel the darkness
Okay.
entirely, and I'm gonna
As
kick
he
him in the back of the leg to get him down to his knees, and then just turn and swing kick him to the floor. Like his face will just hit the floor.
He looks at you in horror, and then you just kick him, and he's knocked out. Roll me a charisma with advantage, because the way you finished him off was pretty stylish.
Charisma with advantage?
Because it was a stylish finish.
Nah.
13. It's not. The crowd is erupting cheers. Not as high as Ziola's though.
Okay, out of character, because I had said what I would have done is I'd have knocked him out, then dispelled the darkness while standing away from it. So it looked like I'd knocked him out without even touching him.
Yep, but anyways, and the winner is Kesona of Odinstead, an early lead for Odinson folks. But can this be turned around? Our next match. 1 second,
I took no damage. Oh
a
well.
champion
I
from
took a shatter to the
Thulin.
face.
Hmm?
I took a shatter to the face.
Yep,
Yeah,
a
you did.
champion from Thulin, a master fighter. Give it up for Tadobash. You see this Gray for Tabaxi enter the stage. They seem to have a bow, Queso, you're passive. You can tell they're hiding a piece of equipment. And
He's hiding in a piece of equipment.
yep, and on the other side, a sorcerer representing Tagana of great power, Alexander Claremont.
Hey, it's my boy.
And for that, I want you to roll me a d100 to see how this match goes. Titan.
Oh, who, me?
Yep,
A D100 for what?
to see how this match goes. High was bad. High was bad.
Okay.
So
I don't
the
care.
match
I'm just happy
begins.
my boy got to be seen.
So the match
Who's that
begins.
guy?
I'll explain
I'm
later.
gonna
I'll
run through
explain.
real quick.
Okay. Now I'm going to explain this. As the match begins, Alexander, the human sorcerer, begins to create surge of electricity, but the tabaxi nimbly dodges out of the way, almost dancing in the lightning. As he does, he goes up to his face and then he baps on the head with the sword, and then he looks like he's gonna reach for his bow, but with his right hand he pulls out a gun and shoots him in the knee, effectively ending his combat reign. Alexander goes down to the ground and is declared is unconscious. The winner is Tanobash.
Dude pulled a gun out of nowhere.
He
Where did he
fucking
shoot it?
just point
The
blank
knee.
shot him.
Tanobash's monk weapon is gun.
That's horrible.
It's
Gun.
the best. I mean, hey, it's the best monk weapon you've ever seen.
Yeah.
I can't argue with that. No.
He goes
I
down.
cast gun.
I'm gonna roll.
Why
a
can't
Besides
charisma
maybe
check
a
for him.
meteor hammer, because those shit hurt. That shit
Oh,
hurts
he rolled
like a
terrible.
motherfucker.
This guy rolled
Why
terrible on
cast
charisma.
flurry of blows when you can cast flurry of bullets?
Yeah, but the crowd doesn't cheer as loud as Kesona. They clap, but it isn't a roar of applause. You hear some boos in there too.
It's more
The
of
winner.
a somber applause
The winner, champion of Thuland, Tanobash.
for cheating like a motherfucker.
Not cheating. It was allowed. It
No,
was just,
I know. It didn't say anything about no firearms.
The crowd was into the dancing, the lighting, but they weren't in the way of. But anyways, our next competitor, champion of Odinstead, Eloquin, already the gold medalist of the 100-meter dash.
Good luck, buddy.
Okay.
Yep, you walk on stage with the sash, and his opponent, a champion of Ashana.
I would also like to say I spent the time attuning to the boots while everybody else was doing their
Fair
stuff.
enough. Fair enough. Do you have the slots to attune to?
Yes,
Okay.
The only other thing I'm attuned to is the scythe.
Okay. From Ashana, a great warrior of legend there. The champion Ingot. Earth Genasi champion of Ashana. Eloquin, you see this 6'4" man walk out. He is brandishing three axes on his back, 2 battle axes and 1 great axe.
Oh, this guy's a barbarian.
Ooh, you're a big motherfucker, aren't you?
And you're a tiny shit.
I could get bigger if you'd like.
Oh, this is going to be fun. You have the stance of a warrior, trained by experience. This will not disappoint me. And he pulls out the 2 axes. Let this battle be grand, worthy opponent. As he's smiling, and I need you to roll initiative.
Yep.
This is bad for you because, yeah. He's wearing
The
split.
cool thing is I have the boots now.
That's a good initiative.
You are going first.
I am back, and I will have to ask you: is he a fucking predator?
No.
Look at his face. When even it zoomed in 140%, and tell me it doesn't look like a predator's face.
Yeah,
Like with the
he's
jaw.
an herb.
It looks like a dude.
Kinda, but not enough. Not enough.
Anyways.
Can I just say that it looks like a dude? That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, this is an Earth Genasi, and he... Alright, Eloquin, it's your turn first. What do you want to do?
Alright, okay. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to move. I'm gonna move 30 feet into the air,
Okay.
and then with my remaining 20 feet, I'm gonna move forward towards him.
Okay. So move your token to accurately represent, please.
Yeah, give me just a second. I need to measure. 20 feet. and I'm gonna end my turn because with the height difference, I'm not in range.
Aren't you a stunt roll?
Yeah, but what's the range on that? I believe it's 60 feet?
On my monk on arm strike,
Yeah, because your monk on arm strike is weird. 'cause
it's
of-
30 feet.
30 feet, that's right. Alright.
So I am not within range yet. He'd have to move closer.
Alrighty. And he's actually going to stay back.
Well, actually, I will hold my action to whenever he gets within range to fire off
He
the
is
strike.
not going to do that. He knows he can't hit you this way, so he's going to put the axes back, and he's going to unveil his coat. He's going to unsheath part of his cloth to reveal he has a ton of pan axes.
Oh shit.
Does a
Oh,
21
shit.
hit? Does a 22 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Alright,
Yeet.
so you watch as an axe bumps you. He aims it so it doesn't kill you. He bumps you on the head. That's going to be 9 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Bumps you on the head.
Second attack. That's going to be another 22.
That obviously hits.
Another 7 points of bludgeoning damage. He's just trying to hit you in the head. You're making this too easy for me. I know my shortcomings and have overcome them, boy. And that's going to be a 14 hit.
That misses.
Okay, that one misses. As he says that, you dodge. Oh, well, you might prove a worthy foe yet. It's your turn.
All right. Well, because that proved absolutely useless.
Yep.
I mean, I could
Dive
keep
kick
staying
him.
up here and just try to get him to waste them all, but
Dive kick him. Dive kick him.
I'm gonna
I
come
missed
down.
something. Where is
but
he?
I'm gonna descend like that,
Okay.
and then with my remaining, I can get right up to him.
Okay.
And all right.
Yep.
And then let's play this little game.
Yep.
Is
31
31
hits.
hit?
31 hits. He tries to parry with the axe, but you just get him. You are very quick with that axe. He was under the
Try
assumption...
parrying the scythe.
He did.
Scythe.
He tried to
Let
parry
me-
the
I'll
blade.
fail.
He tried to parry the blade creatively, but you were too fast. He wasn't expecting your great speed. Alright, 17 misses. 1 second. I gotta
All
click.
right. And then so I just go like I go to fucking like swing at him and I get him right across his chest. But then as I go up for the second one, he just dings it off.
He uses the axe to slide the blade across, so it just misses him. Oh, I haven't had this much fun in a while. And you're only my first
Maybe.
opponent. This is going to be a fun
That
tournament.
Hey, Jacob.
As he, oh, Jacob.
We have a Jacob.
Yep. Hello, Jacob. Okay.
If
he's
he
silent.
He's still silent.
He's silent. Okay.
No, he'll be here when he's here.
Okay. In the meantime,
I saw a click. I saw a Pip. Hello? I'm seeing Pips coming from him now and again.
Yep.
Like I heard that
Hello.
clicking.
Hello.
There we go. Hello?
We're in the middle
Can you
of
hear
hello,
me?
combat.
Jacob. We're in the middle of the tournament. We got to it.
Oh, I see.
You haven't gone yet, though. I don't think so. I'm
I-
Not
You
the
have not.
characters.
You have not, because I would have stopped it before. But currently, Eloquent's fighting a champion fighter.
Oh shit.
As basic bitch as you can get.
He's wielding 2 battle axes. He's gonna swing with the first one. That's going to be an 11 to hit you.
That misses.
You parry with a scythe, twirling it like a master. The crowd is loving this. Natural 20.
That
Ow!
definitely fucking hits.
You're going to suffer.
I figured as much. It's a natural 20.
You're gonna suffer 13 points of slashing damage this time as he passes your defense.
All right, that's not terrible.
Okay, that's cocked. 12 to hit you.
That misses.
But as he slices you with pure instinct, you manage to just parry the next strike. You're pretty.
God, the
Oh,
crowd
wait.
has got to be fucking eating
And
this
he didn't-
shit up.
And now he is going to use his bonus action attack. That's going to be a 15 to hit you.
That misses.
All right, and as he swings, you jump out, you acrobatics your way out of it. You're pretty
No handed
fast.
cartwheel.
You're pretty fast, child.
Kind of have to be.
I kick him in the face.
Alright, so
This
it's
will
my
be a-
turn.
This is a worthy fight yet.
Our battle will
24?
be legendary.
That hits. The crowd is loving this. This is a display of bladesmanship that they.
Alright, let's do
Yep.
mine.
Okay,
Is that 20 hit?
so off 20 hits, barely.
Alright, so I just fucking, I like sweep at his legs and cut his leg, as then I come right back up to go right back where I cut in the chest before, right across it again.
Such skill with such.
And
a
then I'm
unique
gonna spend a
weapon.
key point to do patient defense to take the dodge action as a bonus action.
Such great skill from one so young. It warms my warrior. It warms the heart of a warrior to see this. Win or lose, this has been worth it. Thank you for the match, Eloquin. And he's gonna swing at you.
I
with
remember I took
disadvantage.
the dodge.
I know.
action.
I'm
So
rolling to it.
Yep.
Well, you just avoided a natural 19, which would have been a crit, but that's a soft 20 to
No,
hit.
he doesn't. It doesn't.
It's a soft what?
He's a champion. They critical hit.
I know, that's what I was
No,
saying.
he
He
was-
avoided a crit.
He dodged with disadvantage.
Alright, so what'd you roll?
A soft 20.
Oh, that hits.
Okay. 10 more points of slashing damage.
Alright, not terrible. Not terrible.
Okay. 17 to hit.
1 second. That misses.
Okay. Okay. Natural 1. I'm gonna roll severity.
Roll severity.
Roll severity.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
As
what'd
he
you do?
swings, he lays himself wide open. You know, with your keen eyes, you notice a weakness in the weapon. So you position your siphon, and with great force you pull, destroying the weapon, and the wreckage of it lands in his shoulder. He's gonna suffer some damage.
Oh,
He suffers.
that makes me feel awesome.
He suffers 12 points of slashing damage on his axe.
God, the crowd is gonna eat this shit
Yeah,
up.
They are.
Roll a constitution save to not be deafened by the crowd.
I'm not factoring that in. Third attack, because that's all he has now. That's going to be a 19 to hit you.
That matches.
19.
Okay. You suffer in another 5 points of slashing damage. Oh, this is the greatest fight of my life. And he puts away the axe, and he's pulling out the great axe.
Okay.
It's your turn. How are you on health?
I'm at 44, so I'm not terrible. I'm about half.
23 hits. Roll damage. Okay.
14.
Second attack.
And we're gonna.
That hits. How do you want to do this?
Then, okay. So as we're sitting here, I again slice it. This time I slice at his arm and like do it to where like he like lets go of his axe and like loses balance for a little bit, and then I just sweep at his legs, sweeping him off and into the water.
Okay, he falls into the water. Crowd erupts because of how fancy that fight was, especially the end. Roll charisma with advantage.
What?
Roll charisma with advantage.
Alright. 15? Not
The
terrible.
crowd is in a great cheer. They enjoyed the match thoroughly. And the winner, another lead for Odinstead, Eloquin.
He just like raises his scythe up in victory as he walks off.
Yep, they're cheering.
Do we get a short rest between all this, or?
Each round is taken once per day, so you'll get a long rest before your
So
next
we
match.
each get
We got
long rest
long-
after.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
so we
okay.
could. So no
Okay.
holds barred.
The
Sweet.
mental note: burn all your spells.
This is an exhibition
Then-
match designed to just show
Yeah,
off
no,
all
they
your
wanted
skills.
you to go all out.
Yep, with it. Anyways, Odinstead has done well in this tournament, folks. They have swept it. They have taken, each one of them so far has managed to claim victory, but will that be the case again? To the stage, we welcome Tythel Mercia.
She just with a stern look just walks out onto the stage.
You
Do it,
got
crab
this,
dragon
Mama.
lady.
You got this.
As if history repeating itself, folks. Another champion of Ashana. Though her composure does not speak well, she is here for a reason. Welcome, Flood, Water Genasi of Ashana. And you see this woman drinking out of a giant tank of ale. A tank of
Oh
something.
my god, I love
Drunken
that design.
master.
Drunken master.
Oh, I'm fighting a dragon. Sweet.
I'm fighting
Yeah,
water.
she's totally
Sweet.
drunk. She's totally
Getting
drunk.
water, sweet.
Dumbass. Dumbass. You should have said cool. That would have worked. Puns. You're dumb.
Boo!
Is this the one
Dang.
drinking your life away? Let's do this.
Well, I'm beating, and I'm the one who's gonna beat you up. Something, I don't know, I'm too fucking drunk, man. Let's do this!
Too fucking
Fight
drunk.
us! Fight! Roll initiative.
Minus 10 charisma for
22.
the swearing.
You're going first.
Tythel, just pretend she's holding Navi. You've got this.
You mean Anna?
That's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah, well,
Just pretend
That's
she's
not-
holding
Yeah.
Anna hostage. You've got this.
So,
How about both of them?
so
Both?
she,
Fight,
so
fight,
Oh,
fight.
good.
it looks like she's casually walking forward. She walks forward 10 feet, and then you see her spread her wings and leap up into the air 20 feet, like fucking fast as fuck, boy.
She just yeets herself up into the air.
Fuck, boy.
So she's
And
thin
then,
as
she,
well while
and
she
then
does
this
it.
water genasi sees a little ball of light begin to form in Tythel's hand as she reels her hand back, as she charged up and cast a level 4 fireball.
okay, that
Fireball!
saving throw?
That is a dexterity saving throw, DC 16.
22. She just... Well,
And she avo-
this
and I
is the life.
guarantee you she avoids all of it because
Yep,
she's a
evasion.
Yep,
Which, let
I
me
know.
explain. Let me explain, dude.
She doesn't care. She's
She,
trying to be.
she just drunkenly moves, like sliding almost on the stage, and avoids it. Oh god, was that your best? Oh, please tell me that wasn't your best. This would be so easy if that was your best.
Oh, trust me, sweetheart. I'm far from done. She's gonna bonus action cast Shield of Faith, and she's still up in the air.
Ah, then I guess you're. Well, you're lasting more than 6 seconds, better than the person last night. Alright, let's do this. She is going to just pull out some shurikens. 1 second. Okay. That is going to be a 16 to hit you for the
That's
first one.
gonna miss.
And that's going to be a 27 to hit you. Oh, wait, my
20
bad,
what?
28 to hit you.
It would, but she's gonna reaction cast Shield, and it's just you're just gonna see these shurikens just bounce off of her.
The crowd is
Oh
loving this.
now, don't tell me that's all you've got.
Please. I'm just taking pity on the poor child who wandered in the ring. Are you a child? You're kind of small from up here. Feels hot, though. Shit, am I
Fine.
gonna be in trouble
I'll-
for that?
I'll humor you. And she
What-
drops back down. That was 20 feet, and then she still has how much feet of movement?
10. Because it's on the
10.
ground now.
You have 40
just-
feet when you're
She
flying.
just comes. Yeah, 40 feet when I'm flying, 30 feet when I'm moving.
Yep.
Anyways, she just looked at her and she's just like, "Come on," with a smile.
Alright, well. She pulls out a bow staff, grabs it with both hands. Oh, girly. I'm gonna rock your world.
I'm sure.
Shame you won't do the same for me. Anyways, she's gonna hit you. 26 to hit you.
That just hits.
Yep. She whacks you with this thing against your head. You're gonna suffer 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
I need to make a con save for the
Yep, con save, DC 10.
Oh. That's a
Natural one, you fail. Your shield of fate drops.
But that doesn't apply on skill checks.
Hmm.
Saves.
You promised this to be interesting. But like every person who has wanted to tussle with me, you turned out to be a disappointment.
No, like she hits her on the head, her head's turned to the side, and she hears this little laugh from Tythel. She's like, "Come on."
Well, not with your performance, I won't. Alright, second attack. That's a natural 20.
Still gonna take half. Or
Half?
still take regular damage.
Oh, right, adamantine. However, she did get max damage. That's going to be 14 points of bludgeoning damage. She whacked you against the jaw. You know, that tongue could be put to much better use.
Enough with the innuendos! You're worse
Yeah,
than Viola.
seriously.
She's drunk.
You're worse than Viola.
I know,
She's
she's
drunk.
drunk. She's drunk.
Tydell just readjusts her
And-
jaw, and she's just like, I think you're a little too drunk, honey.
And also, for the record, this is why Viola doesn't drink.
Yep. Good way I'm fighting, I'm not drunk enough. And she's going to jump and spin kick you. That is going to be a 27 to hit you.
That would hit. She's gonna reaction shield.
Okay. She
So
just bounces back.
clang again.
Oh, Nelly. Woo. All right, sweetheart, come on.
13 probably misses.
And she is going to use her reaction to Tipsy Sway redirect attack, and she's going to roll damage.
Why? What is
Roll
it?
damage. You're going to take 13 points of damage as she locks your elbow and using your own momentum causes you to hit yourself in the head with your own sword.
Huh?
Tipsy Sway redirect attack. When a creature misses you with a melee attack roll, you can spend 1 key point
She
as
hit
a
you with your own
reaction
sword.
to cause that attack to hit one creature of your choice. Other than the attacker. Never mind.
Pull the in over you reverse.
Never mind. I did that wrong. So put that 13 back. She's just going to dodge out of the way. Oh, close one there. Come on, make this interesting.
That does a 26
No.
hit.
That hits.
Smite.
And yes,
Smite,
a
smite.
divine smite. She as her sword just lights up with holy light, she's like, "Oh, I'm not done yet!" As she just casts it. Or let me do it. Sec.
Level 5, Divine Smite.
Shit. Roll 20. Just froze up. Give me a sec. Oh, there we go.
Wow.
36.
That's 36 extra damage.
Well, I'm sober now. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh, that hit like a motherfucker.
Good. And then she's gonna bonus action cast Shield of Faith again.
Oh, you're doing that little trick again. That's cute.
That's cool.
Natural 20 again.
Really?
Oh my.
Oh my god.
And she
Am
rolled
I a
constitution.
I have
nat 20
trouble.
magnet? Am I a fucking nat 20 magnet just because my adamantine?
Yeah.
I think that's
Well, it
bad.
cancels it
Okay,
out.
you're going to suffer. Okay. You are going to suffer.
That's true.
1 second. Sorry, I got distracted by something. You are going to suffer 9 points of bludgeoning damage. I need you to make a con save for me.
Huh?
Con save.
4.
Stunning strike.
Stunning strike. 28.
You're fine. Stay
And-
still.
and I have to make another save for the Shield of Faith. Yeah, it's still up.
Yep. This time it's going to be a 27 to hit you.
25. I'm gonna shield again.
Okay, I believe that's your last shield though, right?
I can do it 5 times.
That's right. That's
I've
right.
only done 3
And
times.
she's gonna strike again. 28 to hit you.
That misses.
Okay, she's just. Yep. Oh, you're not making this fun. And she's going to patient offense as a bonus action.
What is that?
You have
It's
disadvantage.
what
on
I
attacks.
do.
Basically-
Basically, you have disadvantage on attacks.
Yeah.
Fine.
I used it in my
22.
fight.
That hits.
That's 9. I'm gonna use my second level 5 divine smite.
Smite.
That's another 29 points of damage.
She is very low. Oh. Now, I actually felt something that time. Oh, this is not boring anymore.
Oh.
Glad I've made it fun for you. As she
Oh.
Crazy.
She's drunk.
He's drunk.
we're second attack.
She's drunk.
It's
She's
the
not
same
crazy.
thing.
She's drunk.
24.
It's
That
the
hits.
same thing.
How you want to do this?
So can I rule a cool that I still have the divine smite active, like just lit, like
You
my
have
sword is
to.
lit
You
up
have
with
to
white light?
waste the spell slot for it. Unfortunately.
Oh,
well,
fine.
she only
But never
fight- she
mind.
only fights with
So-
If you want to do it
as
for
she's-
Flash, you get
They only fight-
everything
Flash.
resets after this anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she just use a level 4 and to use it. I mean, kind of just for flash, not for damage. But Tyvel's shield disappears, so she grabs the sword with both her hands, twists it and to hit her with the flat end, just slams her in the stomach and rockets her into the water.
Yeet!
She's knocked out, but she can breathe underwater, so it's fine. And the winner is
should've-
Tythel with with a flashy display. Roll charisma with advantage.
You should be good at this. You're a paladin.
17.
The crowd loves you.
Not As she's just casually holding her sword up against her head sideways, just walking out.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to say you were like, I love how you were like, I feel bad for Eloquent. He has it the worst, and then I just did that shit.
Yeah, right. I'll be honest, that was just a. Alrighty.
I got lucky as
Yep.
fuck.
Alrighty, we have seen amazing displays of skill here today, folks. However, let us see what comes next as our next fighter. Both of them from the same nation. How will they fare? The White Dragonborn Jartan Mistane and his opponent, the Red Dragonborn Volkris Nimos. The crowd cheers as the Dragonborns
Nope.
fight. Okay.
Any references here?
Yep. As the Dragonborns fight,
Yes, there is.
Jartan seems to swing his sword wildly.
Barbarian.
Yep. While Volkris' sword glows with holy energy, the fight is very
Paladin.
fierce. Yep. The fight is very fierce as their blades crash. It's a showstopper. These warriors are like dodging, but Jartan's overwhelming stamina plays out, and when Volkris is on one knee, he kicks him down, knocking him out. And the winner, Jartan!
So basically, it was Dante versus Virgil from Devil May Cry 3.
Kind of. Our
Perhaps.
next fighters. Another champion from Thuland. Give it. While she doesn't look it, she is quite poisonous to those who are not prepared to handle her. I give you Talus, the Yonti.
Oh God, no.
Not a UNT. They just fought one in my campaign.
Poison spray.
Yeah, I know.
And her opponent. 1 second, I actually have to find him. A champion from Belthorn.
Oh no.
Though his stature is not that high, he will prove himself here today. All-wise Knuckle! You see this gnome approach with a staff. Fight! I need to roll another D100. Okay. He's proven his might. That's a
Please
natural
tell me the
100.
gnome wins.
Oh no, he rolled a natural. It's a natural 100. The way I flavor it is top is lower, bottom is higher. He's at the bottom of that order. He rolled a natural 100.
He rolled a natural. What is it?
100.
Nice.
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 So he immediately wild shapes into a bear, and using the shock, he grapples Talus the Yonti, and then holds her, crushing her bones, and then drops her in the water. A decisively quick match, folks. The winner, All-Wise, champion of Belthorn! And the crowd just erupts in high cheers. Oh, the crowd loves him. He rolled high.
Because obviously, home field advantage.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
I rolled him. I know
Yeah,
that.
most people here are from Belthorn.
Yeah, home field advantage.
Alrighty. We've seen many champions of Dragus here today, but now stands the final. Nalisar Berinthorpul. Dragonborn last names, man. Champion of the nation of Dragus. This blue dragonborn approaches the screen. The crowd cheers.
You're not
And-
the champion of Dragus.
Another champion from Belthorn. You see this 8-foot tall armored man A silent warrior, but an effective one. Give it up for Edmund. The crowd roars. I'm gonna roll another D100. Okay, Belthorn is doing good. As
I hate them.
Nalisar runs up to him, Edmund just grabs his face with his arm, not even bothering to get his weapon, and just throws him in the water.
Yeet!
Wow! A decisively quick match, folks! The winner, Edmund! I'm gonna roll with disadvantage, because that was... Yeah, he does not get a lot of cheers. He gets some cheers because of the home nation, but he's not a charismatic person. Alrighty, 1 second, I gotta update my list, because I'm listing who wins every round.
Yeah, he's got brackets.
He
He's got
actually
fucking
has
brackets.
a bracket.
Alright, Jartan won,
Not the bracket.
Orwise won, and Edmund won. Our next
Feeling-
opponent.
When he actually has a bracket.
You know, I did a lot of preparation for this. Our next opponent. 1 second, let me find him. Okay. A champion of Thuland. Well, not the greatest looking man. His power defines itself in his homeland. The wizard Theodore. You see this,
Oh, he's a necromancer.
you see this hobgoblin enter the stage. And his opponent. 1 second, let me look.
How much you want to
This
bet he
king,
uses their
another champion of
advantage?
Belthorn. This king who has proven his skill with the bow, but will it be enough to stand against the might of magic? I give you the Kenku Honesk. You see this raven-like Kenku enter the stage.
Well, they're all Raven-like.
Yeah, aren't they all
Okay.
Raven?
Okay.
Oh, Raven like down here.
Theodore Honesk immediately starts the match with a flurry of blows, but Theodore shields it greatly, and with his magic, he keeps Honesk off his feet so he can't use his bow, and then he finally knocks him out with several beams of blue magical energy that pelt him and knock him down.
Missile.
Use magic missile.
The winner, Theodore of Thuland. The crowd actually really likes him. They
Despite the
applaud.
fact
Surprisingly.
The fact that they took out one of their champions.
But now, let us turn to entertainment. As we welcome another champion of Tigana, Brawl, Tiefling. The crowd erupts and cheers.
Ah, yes. Zibad.
And his opponent, the last champion of Belthorn, another Tiefling, one of a more holier devotion.
That's ironic for a tiefling.
Yeah, that's the point. The paladin Annie Boris. The crowd erupts. All right.
Suddenly, Brawl loses because he made a deal with
This
a witch.
This match is actually close. I rolled a 51.
Oh!
the warrior-
Ooh.
Brawl's magic keeps Anaboris on his toes away. Anaboris can't get close because of the magic, but he resists all the charm effects. He manages to sidestep everything. However, he manages to sidestep, going against him, outlasting Brawl's magic, and when he's exhausted, he just bashes him across the face with the shield and just knocks him out cold. The winner!
Because he made a bet with a witch.
No, don't. The winner! Ani Boris! The crowd erupts in cheers. Gerthal. Alright, where is Gerthal? Alright. We have a treat for you folks. 1 second. Where is this guy?
Where is this guy?
Where's Waldo?
No, seriously. Oh, here they are. Ah, no wonder.
Where's
I was
Barney?
Where's
We have a treat, though his stature small, his prowess. Do not test this little man, lest ye find yourself at his axe. I give you the dwarf, Gerthal Trueblood. His
Did you
opponent,
representing
a woman, champion of Thulint. Her name, Panan. And you see her.
Ah, this
enter
guy.
stage. This girl.
girl.
Yep.
This.
She bows to her opponent. Let this be a good match. They set the trap. That is what the fucking goal.
Who's the other one that's
The
fighting?
dwarf, a dwarf,
dwarf.
champion of Shao Ten.
A very, very mean dwarf.
Okay, she, yeah.
Kick his ass!
As he runs up to her, trying to swing his axe, but she dodges, almost as if she's dancing, playing with the little dwarf, jumping around, almost as if your strikes are very pitiful. Your strikes are very pitiful. Blinded by rage with no technique. Hey, shut up, wee lass! I'll skewer you. Anger without technique. A pity. I thought this was for the best of the best. And she unsheaths her sword and immediately just bonks. And after dodging, just hits him on the head and knocks him out. The winner.
I just imagine
Head
like
on!
the anime pummel tap.
Yep. Panan of Thuland. The crowd erupts in cheers. Okay.
She pulled the anime pummel tap.
And
After-
now,
Watching the fight, you hear Ziola mutter, I like her. She's got talent.
actually, Ziola, roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Well, shit.
Because this will relate to your character. 17. This woman's fighting style is not a cheap imitation. This is the fighting style of your homeland.
Then Ziola catches that, and you just see her muzzle like drop open.
Everything-
Yola?
Are
Wait,
you
wait,
okay?
Everything alright, Ziola?
She's used the fighting style for my homeland. That's not an imitation. That's the real thing. She's either from my homeland or learned under someone that was.
So you and
I
her
wouldn't
probably
be
came
too
from the
excited
same
about
place.
that if I were you.
Notably, she is fighting for Thulin, not Shaoten, the renamed version of your homeland.
Thuland is full of undead. If she's... Chances are she's not... You know.
She...
Ziola seems saddened, but
I.
a girl
This
can
is
hope, can't
Panan,
she?
right?
Yes.
The woman that I met earlier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did she have a mask on or anything?
Nope.
I
No,
wouldn't know
but
she-
at the same time, that doesn't necessarily mean she's alive.
She was definitely breathing when you met her, Tythel. And Ziola, with your 17, you can
That,
tell...
however, would.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
with your 17, her breath is very controlled, almost as if she waits to unleash it at the right moment, only taking the minimal amount to save her energy.
That like she's dying or something?
Like she's conserving her breath so she doesn't expend too much energy.
Right.
So there's still definitely something going on there.
Definitely.
It's a
something.
technique. It's more of a technique. You would recognize that as controlled
It is
breathing.
technique to really control your breath. It's just like when you're trying to hold
Yeah.
your breath underwater, you take several deep breaths before you do because you'll
Yep.
last longer in the water.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah,
the same
fair enough.
technique here because
Because that's actually really bad. You're supposed to empty your lungs.
Either way,
That too.
she's working with the she is going with the grace of a professional. Alrighty. With this, we welcome a drow of great strength. Do not let his lean figure pull you, lest he rips your head from your body without any effort. Invaris Celavarum. You see this drow, 5'7", enter the ring. He's very
Okay.
lean, but there is muscle to him. And the other corner, a warrior from Tigana. Oh, by the way, Invaris is a champion of the of Shaoten.
Okay, I was about to say, where from?
Shaoten, I forgot. Sorry, a warrior from Tigana. Renowned there, but let's see if his might can go against such pure rage. Xander Silverkin. All right.
Oh damn it!
Oh,
No,
then
that's
oh
Same one.
no, I base not the same one. This is from my Sunday game. But
Mhm.
Xander tries to swing at this at a Invaris, but even though it cuts through, he doesn't flinch, and he just punches Xander across the face, mouth bloodied, and then he just bangs his head against the floor, cracking the thing until he's knocked out.
Poor Xander.
I'm fair, and I roll terrible
You
for my boy.
may be a stuck-up asshole, but you didn't deserve that.
Yeah.
He had. No matter what campaign he's in, Xander Silverkin will always have shit rolls.
Yep.
Yep. The winner.
I had.
The winner through awful brutality. Invaris! The crowd doesn't really cheer for this one. It was kind of brutal. And
Yeah, no, that's not something you cheer at no matter what.
You mentioned him punching the other guy across the wall. So because I've played way too much For Honor, I'll just hear Centurion incredibly punted him in the face.
yep. I'll be honest,
Incredible.
Tigana I think is almost Tigana is almost completely out of the tournament. They only have one person left.
Who do they
They've
have left?
lost so far.
Who's left?
You'll find out. But anyways,
Kevin's
already.
still yet to fight.
Yep, I was gonna say
And-
I think we're gonna get through this
and,
first round pretty easily tonight. I'm
And
gonna
who else? Who else
Tartarus.
hasn't fought yet?
Which
What's
reminds
his
me,
name? Tartarus.
I need someone to control Tartarus for this upcoming fight.
Not it.
Persona!
Wow.
Control your boo.
Okay, I'll control my boo.
All right, I'm gonna give
Control
you.
your
Control.
I'll control my
I
boo.
like that. Control my
Alright,
boo.
you now have access to him. In this corner,
Another
another champion of Shao Ten. Graceful in the water, but a force to be reckoned with above. I give you Volkmer, the Trident. Volkmer enters the stage. He stands about 5'9", very young man, and blue skin with white long hair. He's wearing very monk-like robes. And in the other corner, what a creature of great power, unseen until very recently. I give you Tartarus of Odinstead. And I need Tartarus to roll initiative. Nat
Go
calls
get him,
him.
you big lizard!
You got this, Totter, man.
Holy crap, he's fucking beefy. What the shit is this?
He rolled good on his stats.
Well, not
Go get-
really, but
go-
anyway.
He's
Go get
strong.
him, you overgrown gecko!
Alright, you're going first.
You got this,
Okay.
Tartarus.
And yes, she's purposely calling him an overgrown gecko to get him mad because barbarian.
Yep.
Let's see what I'm gonna do.
Well, I'll let you know what barbarians usually do.
Yeah, they just rage.
Yeah,
Rawr!
Yeah.
Rar.
Alright. What is Tartarus gonna do, Alice?
He's gonna enter rage.
Naturally.
Naturally.
Naturally. I'm sure that he's within range.
Mm-hmm.
And
1 second.
Magic pixel.
like
He is just out of range.
he's just javelin.
Okay,
He's gonna
roll
throw a
javelin.
javelin.
Roll javelin attack, and make sure to have rage damage plus radiant. You know the Divine Fury. 20 hits.
Okay. Rage and Divine Fury is already in there.
Ugh. Great force must defeat quickly, mustering out. All right, you have a second attack.
I do not
Yep.
like the way this man speaks.
That is weird, and I don't know. I think I have another javelin. Yeah,
Yeet.
definitely I have another javelin.
22 hits. Roll damage.
Without Divine Fury.
You without Divine Fury. They only procs once per turn.
There we go.
9 more points of damage. Ooh, this guy's looking pretty rough. All things considered.
Already?
Just started.
Great
Already.
warrior with great strength. Greater, all the greater to fall. And he is going to spend. He's going to spend 2 key points to cast Water Whip.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Whoosh.
You must make dexterity saving throw with advantage
Yes.
because
Cause
Radical,
barbarian.
Barbarian, danger sense.
he's fine. So you're only going to take half of this. Wait. Half damage. Alright, and nothing happens to him. He's not put prone. 11. 11. 16 cut down to 8, cut down to 4.
Oh,
Dang.
okay.
Six-
one thing.
16 cut down to 8.
Cut down to 4
down
because
to
he passed the
4.
save.
There you go.
Tartarus, yeah.
That does jack shit to him.
He is stronger than I anticipated. Oh shit. That's his turn. It's now your
Oh
turn.
shit!
Oh shit!
He gets like whipped with the water, and all you see is this frilled kind of just
Yep.
stand on end, and he's looking very, very angry.
Yep.
I just imagine this really big toothy grin.
Yep. I am fucked. Your turn. It's Tartarus' turn.
I am fucked.
And fucked.
I am very
I'm
Monaco.
maybe stupid.
I am sorry for this inconvenience.
Alright, what's
he's
he gonna
gonna
do?
go up to him. And where
I
is
want
his?
to.
Great sword,
Sword.
of 4. It's towards the bottom.
There it is. I see it. There's too much shit in here.
Yeah, there it is. I need to go through some of these things, but anyways.
Ah.
I just imagine him hitting it like bitch, bitch, bitch,
So
So
bitch.
roll
with-
damage.
That
Is he going to reckless?
sure.
I mean, it misses either way, but yeah.
Yeah, but
Second
now
strike.
with my second, I'm gonna grapple him.
Okay. Okay. Roll
You are
athletics.
very much. You are very much playing his part well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
roll
he
athletics.
loves his fucking grapples.
Roll athletics.
With advantage because I'm raging.
Yep. He fails. Wait, no. Yeah, Tartarus fails. 28 acrobatics. He just jumps out of the
Holy
way.
shit.
He just jumps out of the way. Great strength, but clumsy, unrefined. I may have a
Bonus
chance yet.
action bite.
Okay. Ow. That hits. Plus Divine Fury, because that is your first attack
Oh
that
yep,
you've hit him
that
with.
is my first
So,
hit, so
yeah.
let me just do that.
But no discipline. Ow.
No
Ow.
discipline. Correct, the Mungo.
Yep. Anyways, that is
Yep, that's my turn.
Yep. It's now his turn. I'm gonna roll a wisdom check for this boy. Nope.
Aw.
I forfeit. You are the better warrior. There is no sense in dragging this out. Good.
Aw.
He bows. Good
AKA,
match.
What?
do not wish
This
to
is
feel any
not
more
the
pain.
battle!
This is not the end.
Come back here, you little
This
witch!
is not the end.
Roll a charisma check for Carterus.
Is that
Just a
straight?
regular charisma.
Yeah, because nothing was flashing. It was a forfeit. 12. The crowd loves him, but it was dampened by the forfeit. With that,
Come back here, you little
I don't
bitch!
like the fact that he fucking forfeited.
I need to take you into pieces!
I'll be honest.
I mean,
he knew he was
wouldn't
being-
you if you were up against Tartarus?
Well, when you're losing to Tartarus,
mean,
that bad.
he
I
This
think
is
we would
true.
all forfeit.
But, I don't know. This guy's
That was a
kind of.
I might have better chances if he ran out of. Me and Tythel might have better chances if he ran out of fucking javelins.
Exactly,
Look,
but the winner
anyone's
is
internet-
Tartarus of Odinstead!
if anyone's
You-
internet just went
I-
fuck you, that was me. I accidentally clicked video. I'm sorry.
It's fine, it's fine.
Lol.
Next,
I could just imagine Tartarus just being all fucking
Yep,
disappointed
he was-
because
he
it wasn't a
is.
fight.
It-
Like,
he was.
he just
Deliver.
begrudgingly
Yep.
just goes back.
Next. 1 second, let me check where this fucker's from. Again, I have so many fucking sheets.
Yeah.
Another champion of Shao Tan. You thought that one lizard was great, but what if there were two?
The one.
Another from a forgotten
cannot be.
race. 1 second. Another.
See, Tartarus is the last of his kind.
Yep.
That cannot be.
Yeah, okay, let me do my thing. Now, for the first time in centuries, two lizard folk in the same location. I give you, champion of Shouten, Therdane! And you see this 7 foot, and you see this 6'10" lizard man enter the stage. His opponent, an elf
Yeah,
of
let's
great
check.
archery.
So Ziola turns to Tartarus and says, "Hey, look, you're not the last one anymore."
This actually makes me feel bad that Deacon isn't here right now.
I know, but
Yeah.
we'll deal with it. great power, great skill with the bow, as well as being unseen. But today, the spotlight is on him, Panis Nighthawk.
Oh yay!
Let the battle commence. As Panis tries to keep the distance, but Therodan, using his shield, just blocks the arrows and then grabs him. I only joined this tournament to defeat the one who betrayed us. You are just a stepping stone. And he throws him into the water.
Oh gee, I wonder who that could be.
As the crowd cheers, let this be known. Tartarus of Odin's dead. Your crimes against our people will not go unpunished.
Oh dear.
We all just look at. I'm guessing we all just look at Tartarus.
Yeah, like
Fuck yes!
Yeah, Kevin just looks
God,
at Tartarus.
Deacon, if only you were here.
Tartarus looks with confusion. There's a lot of emotions. Confusion that his race is another one of his race. Happiness that there's no his race. Anger
Confusion
that
that this person of his race that is calling him a traitor.
Exactly.
Traitor.
Well, that was an interesting match, folks. With the Declaration of Vengeance. I wonder, with them set to fight in the next match, it will be very interesting.
Ooh,
that's
boy.
almost too coincidental that they're up against each
I
other
know,
next.
right? I actually randomized this. I legitimately randomized this, and it gave me them. I was so happy.
Even Fates were like, it needs to happen.
They're
Yeah.
like, this
Yeah.
fucking needs to happen.
With that being said, but now, we welcome to the stage, Kevin, you're about to be up, a champion of, the last champion of Ashana. Can this warrior save her nation's stake in this game, or will she too fall? Please welcome with the Air Genasi. This Air Genasi standing about 5'6", blue hair, blue eyes, light blue hair with blue skin emerges, just waving to the crowd. She seems very happy. She has a bow in her thing, and her opponent, the last champion of Odinstead. They've been undefeated. Will they keep their streak? I wonder. Please welcome Kevin Putman. Oh wait,
Kevin,
my bad.
no
There is one more champion.
Kevin, no pressure, but you better not break our streak.
Kevin he walks up and he's he's a mixture of boredom and tiredness. Ugh. I really don't want to be here.
Well, that's very rude.
Like how we've suddenly switched sides.
I mean, it'll be interesting going against another board user. No, throughout my travels, I haven't fought many.
No hard feelings when I beat you. And with that, I need
Alright,
to roll
you might
initiative.
make this unboring.
Roll initiative.
Dun dun dun
Let's
dun
go,
dun dun.
Kevin. Let's go. Let's go, Kevin.
Kevin,
Let's go.
let's go.
Oh, it's definitely not that.
Ah. I was about
Someone's
to
reading
say,
from Mike heavily. Someone is reading from Mike heavily.
Sorry, probably me.
Okay.
Big.
Kevin, you're going first.
Sadly, Bridget
Alright,
cannot be a part
I'm
of this.
going to hunt. Am I allowed to Hunter's Marker?
Yes, you are. Magic is allowed, just no
I'm-
killing.
I'm going to Hunter's Marker, and I'm gonna attack her.
Oh,
Does
right,
a,
that,
24
that ability that got
24 hits.
nerfed wizards,
That's-
because wizards don't like ranger.
24 hits.
Well, I'm actually gonna do second. Well,
Natural one. Okay, roll damage for the first one, and then I'm
Yep.
gonna roll.
that is gonna be Thunder.
Okay. Actually, I should probably double check to see.
She's an
No,
energy
she's not.
vampire.
Yeah, but I don't think she's resistant to thunder damage.
Alright. Let's see now. One.
You know, Air Genasi don't get any special
Nope.
resistance.
No, Jacob, I
Fuck.
roll it. I roll it.
Oh,
Roll-
you roll it.
Yeah, but
Thank
also
God.
roll the Hunter's Mark damage too. Remember, there's a d6 of Hunter's Mark damage too.
No, I haven't. I keep forgetting to have it flipping.
Oh, right, that ability that got nerfed because wizards hates ranger.
Yeah, don't. Less politics, more killy. Well, actually no killy, but
More
Well,
more
not
fighty.
killy.
More fighty. Anyways, I'm gonna roll severity. Oh my god, you rolled a natural 1 on severity. Nothing bad happens at all.
Huh?
Natural what?
Natural 1, nothing bad happens at all.
Oh shit!
Such
nothing
a
bad
lucky
happens.
bastard.
Yeah.
Apparently
Lucky
you are.
motherfucker.
Apparently you are number one.
You are number
I'm
one.
number one.
Hey.
Oh,
Wait,
me
Stop,
trick.
stop.
Right,
Yep.
I
Me
just-
trick.
right, sorry.
Just take out my bow and just shoot at her without hesitation.
Ugh. And then she dodges. Nice trick. I can do it better though. And she's gonna cast Hunter's Mark on you, and she's going to.
Man,
That's a
you
26
know,
to
I
hit
don't
you.
typically say this to women. God, you're such a bitch.
That's going to be a. That's going to be a 26 to hit you, Kevin.
Yeah, no, that hits.
Okay, you are going to suffer 8 points of piercing damage and 1 point of Hunter's Mark damage. So 9 points of damage overall for the first hit.
That's fine.
For the first
And she's
hit.
gonna run across the field, making herself look fancy. And she's going to strike at you again.
She's doing bow like you're doing Monster Hunter.
That's going to
Shoot,
be a
dodge,
13.
shoot,
That's
dodge.
gonna be a 13 to
Shoot
hit
and
you.
dodge. Shoot and dodge.
I assume a 13 misses, Jacob.
What?
A 13 misses, I assume.
Yeah, no, that misses.
Okay. You dodge out of the way. You're not half bad. Too bad, but you're not half good.
That's a contradiction.
I think that was the point.
Yeah, that was the point. Anyways, it is now your turn, Kevin.
Alright. I'd like to Radiant Soul if that's allowed.
It is. That's your bonus
I'm
action.
going to Radiant Soul.
Whew.
Finally, the ability he never uses.
Okay, I
like
used that
twice
last
before.
fight with Nadir.
Okay, he did. Also, okay, roll to hit.
Well, you may be fancy on your footwork, but I got wings. Oh, and I could dodge better.
20 hits. Roll damage. And add Hunter's Mark.
Alright,
30.
smart.
So far, 30 damage. 31 points of damage. Oof, that hurts her. Ugh! Well,
I fly up and I go to the. I just kind of do a little twirl as I attack.
okay, nice. Okay, you're playing really well to the
Do a
strengths of
bow
this.
roll.
Alright, roll to hit. The Radiant Soul damage only procs once per turn, as a reminder.
Alright.
Yeah, like, I've done that for Garrett too, if you're wondering. I made sure only to have Radiant Soul activate once per turn. But roll damage. Or roll attack.
Alright.
That hits. Roll damage. And then Hunter's Mark. Alright, 16, because Radiant Soul doesn't go off.
Yeah. Hunter's Mark.
Okay, she's looking pretty rough now. Whew. You're pretty good up there. I guess just to call down the lightning, and she's going to bonus action cast Lightning Arrow.
Ooh, this spell.
Interesting.
So this is going to fuck your shit up. There is no saving throw for you. It's just, if she hits, you are pretty fucked.
This is gonna hurt. Let's pray she misses.
Oh, that's going to be a 25 to hit you.
That's an unfortunate gonna hit, yeah.
Alright, so I gotta grab a lot of dice for this.
A lot.
Yeah,
She dropped
yeah.
concentration on Hunter's Mark, by the way, for this.
Yeah. Also, she doesnn't have the Hunter's Mark of Fire concentration.
He drops her Hunter's Mark, or she drops my Hunter's
She drops
she-
hers, but you're gonna need to make a Constitution saving throw in a hot minute, because this is gonna hurt you.
Gonna
Alright,
hurt
well,
like
you just,
a
we'll see what the DC is in a
motherfucker.
second. Alright, so 1 second. Let me roll the dice. Oh, that's bad. 8. Alright, 1 second. 5. Okay, 10 damage. 13, 20, 27, 34 points of damage. You
God.
keep your concentration on Hunter's Mark, but you take 34 points of damage
That's fair.
as you feel lightning course through your body.
Ah,
Hey, look! Hey, look!
no, it's
I made you
funny.
sparkle.
Like electricity.
Whatever you say, Sparkly. Let's do this. That's her turn.
He's not
Wait,
a
wait,
vampire.
I forgot. She has a second attack. Thankfully, lightning damage is on that one. That's a soft 20 to hit you.
That hits.
You suffer another 12 points of piercing damage.
DC 10 Hunter's Mark.
Yep, roll me another Constitution saving throw, DC 10. Hunter's Mark has now dropped. You no longer have it active.
Damn it.
You can recast it, but it will cast you a spell slot. Not that matters.
Alright, I'm gonna move up here. And I'm going to attack her. Actually, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark her.
Okay, that's your bonus action.
And
I'll be honest, you're probably going to knock her. Yeah. That hits. Roll. Yeah, how do you want to do this?
Holy shit.
Remember, this
with
is
my
non-lethal.
wings, I go and I go as she's shooting arrows at me. I dodge them left and right, and with great speed, I go and instead of actually hitting, I hit her foot, her kneecap with one arrow, making her kind of bend down a little. And I'm gonna put my bow away as I zoom towards her and kick her off the stage.
As you do, roll me a charisma check with advantage. This is for the crowd, not for her. 21. You're the most loved member of this arena. They're just chanting your name. Gavin! 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 And the winner! Gavin Buttman! And the crowd erupts in cheers.
I'd like to go and help my opponent back up out of
They have people for that. They have people for that.
Yeah, they already.
That's upsetting.
Yeah, but that's yours. And with that, as you walk off the stage, that was an exciting match, folks. But now, for the final one of the day, we have the last champion of Ashana, the Fire Genasi, Charcoal. And you will feel his wrath. And his opponent, the champion of Shao Ten. One second, I gotta get this guy. Do not let his orcish heritage deceive you, for he is quite the clever foe. I give you Muruzal. You see this orc walk in complete armor? Alrighty. I just gotta write down that Kevin won his match. Oh wait, oh right, I forgot. Oh yeah, Tagana is out. I forgot about that. Tagana is officially out of the King's game.
Rolls ones are matches.
Yep. However, let me roll a dice. Okay. Charcoal unleashes great magical energy using clever spells based on fire, walls of fire, to try and stop Markle. But Markle just is quick and is not quick, but he powers through it. It doesn't seem like anything can hurt this man. And then Markle casts his own spells against him. Also, one second, let me look at him to make sure that I have the right domain. Yep. He also casts walls of fire and fire-based spells. It's a beautiful display of fire on the scene where fire collides with one another. But after a grueling casting match, Marzul and him are both depleted, and Marzul just runs up to him and bashes him across the head with his warhammer, making himself the victor. Ashana and Tagana are officially out of the God Games.
Solus is pleased with all the fire.
Wow, two whole fucking countries out already.
Out already, wow.
Yeah. And the winner, Marzul! We thank you for joining us today. Join us tomorrow for round 2, as we will see more exciting matches. And that is where we're going to end the session for tonight.